Chicken got 2 solo kills. Chicken got 2 solo kills. The fuck?
Chicken just gets even more massive on the top side. That's another solo kill for Zia. 5-1 on the scoreboard right now.
Bloodthirsty Kings, very thirsty for blood right now, and this is a bad spot to be against BTK. You know, one thing I can say is when you're going against them, you can't let them snowball, man. You cannot let them get that early game advantage because they're just going to carry that and keep being aggressive. Shark, as the aggressive tanky is going to constantly be trying to make plays. As we're seeing right now in the top lane, Haru will go down. That kill goes to Shark, and this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Oh man, they can't even find Kush here. Shark is going to be able to try to feel for Kush. He is going to pop that bouncing ball. Movement on Black though, going to be popped by Bronny. He does not connect on it. Very good movement by Shark there. But Bronny, he's looking for more. Jumped in onto Zia, which will not do. I mean, Zia will not be able to punish him that much considering he doesn't have his shield. But again, like you mentioned,
Fucking garbage SPC. Oh, GG's. Nah, Chicken should win that. Should win that. 6-1, bro. I mean, we kind of expected this, so.
Yeah, he's definitely a few kills behind.
Lil.
Looking at him.
We're talking for the Saturn.
Against Fried Chicken now has a full 1,000 gold lead already locked in that bloodlust stacks. Definitely going to be a problem for Brandon. I think at this point, what I want to see from Smoke you, if you want to stay in this game, is make some off-play ganks. Stay away from that mid trio. Just like that, Mobazane gets a kill onto Xavier there.
yeah, and they're not able to find any trades. As of right now, the Steven tries to go for something.
No way he put G4. Yo, that's disrespectful. Yo, disqualify? Question mark? Emo? Disqualify? Where's it disqualify at? That's crazy. Yeah, NECT is live right now. This is basically live. I'm watching this shit. Nice pick off. No remorse, you heard? No remorse. No remorse. No remorse. No remorse.
4,000 gold lead to BTK, and it just keeps going up. Maybe we smoke you just need to sacrifice a few towers here, lay low, and push on for the late game. But even then, you know, Zima, BTK has late game insurance as well with the all-in.
5K lead in 5 minutes. Does. Nice one. Ooh. Get him, Chicken. 1, 2, 3. There you go, boy. Cushy Kush. Daz. Nice jump. Chalk Mamba. Chuck Mamba. Daz. Nice ultimate trick. One top. Oh, good call. Discipline, Dulubus.
You're saying that going into your own blue buff is an overextension. BTK is smothering them at this point, and they are all over them. Every time it seems like someone's going to disengage, you have Fried Chicken coming in from different angles. When Fried Chicken backs off, you have Kush coming in from a different angle. Then comes in Zia with the Nibiru's passion. So, I mean, their rotations right now, they're micro in some of these team fights, definitely looking very clean. You smoke, you just really able to keep up. We look for 5K gold.
Nice combo. 16-1 Doodle Boss. Keep it pushing.
6, 1, and 3 right now.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Guys, this is road to M4. This is why I'm like taking this shit seriously. This is tryhard mode. Show no remorse. Good job, Sharky. Nice follow-up, chick. Ew. Oh, close, Shark, close. Good try, Shark. Good try. NT. Ooh. All the creators back to the bussin', yes. Clean BTK gameplay. Good job.
We didn't even see a lord that game. What was that? 8.5 minutes? BTK just showing their prowess. I mean, and even towards the end, they didn't even really they didn't stall lanes. They weren't trying to starve them. We just want to end this. We just want to end this quick, and they came in very strong. 21-2, 8 minutes, 14 seconds.
That's dumb.
We smoke you. Has to find something to do if they want to keep them.
34%. Squad retard. Yeah, everyone did their shit. You might becoming a coach in M4 for BTK. I wouldn't mind it, but that's not ideal for me. I still believe in myself as a player, you know. I could be a great coach in my opinion. But like, you know, I'd rather be a player and be a coach in real life. For me, that's what I'm striving for.
Before we jump into the next game that will be coming soon, we're gonna take a few minute break, so make sure you guys use the bathroom, call your moms, do whatever you gotta do.
Use the bathroom and call my mom. Okay. That's what the guy said apparently. We smoke you? Nah, actually, bro, I think we smoked you. Not even gonna cap. Alright, let me turn this fucking music off though. Mute. Alright, let me read my chat on my other phone. What's up, chat? Kinda Chad team game. Yeah, but it was kind of a fried chicken performance on their end. You know, you didn't miss anything, bro. This shit was a stomp. Let me rewind it. Like, just look at the score and shit. Just look at the goal lead. Over 10K, 7 minutes. You ain't miss anything. You ain't miss anything, trust me. Back to live. You ain't miss anything. You allowed to stream NACT? Yeah. It's BTK Carti. BTK Carti. Matter of fact, Mirko is there, so let me hear what he has to say, actually. Should I turn down my music, though? I don't think I'll be able to hear them.
I feel, but we're in the top 32, and BTK stomping through. So the question is,
should I turn down the music?
What do you think Smokey needs to do to change about game one? You know, we mentioned that BTK was able to win with a late game composition, even in the early.
Well, shout out to Mirko, though.
Mechanical. Does we smoke you? Maybe need to go for a late game comp.
Yeah, talk to music. Yeah, fuck this shit. Fuck this fucking
something of that nature.
bozo shit.
I think this is my personal opinion on this, right? Especially after seeing game number one, it feels like it wasn't just the individual prowess that was being displayed by BTK. It wasn't just them overpowering them based on the individual plays, but it's also the macro. The fact that they were able to play in the bushes inside of the enemy jungle for the most part of that game. And the best part about it, the thing that we didn't get to kind of highlight because the game was just so fast, is the fact that they left.
These are like my two favorite casters for like American shit, in my opinion.
For so long, they just wanted to punish the laning phase even more. They didn't go for the turrets just yet. They just took the turret goal, the turret plating, and that's it, right? So again, it just feels like in game number 1, it was BTK fully outclassing We Smoke You. What does We Smoke You need to do? I don't think they need to go for the late game comp, because if they lose out in the early game with an early game comp, it's going to be it's going to be even rough. It's going to be rough and tougher. I don't know. I don't have words to describe how crazy that early game was. But BTK again.
Yeah.
By the way, I just woke up. Pardon me.
Now into the pick phase, the draft of BTK up against We Smoke You. This time, We Smoke You coming in with the Charizla ban. They don't, Fried Chicken was dominating Brandon in the off lane there. So I can understand that ban. Things already changing up. And it looks like BTK showing a respect ban of themselves, which is kind of surprising.
Hold on.
Out the Yuzong there.
They banned Yuzong? Is that shit like troll?
The Yuzong ban coming in. So you can see, right, from BTK as well, even though they were able to...
What the fuck, bro? The fuck?
They're giving respect to the enemy team, and they're banning out one of the heroes.
Nah, I don't agree. Fucking Chicken solo killed him like 8 times.
Took the blue side first pick, and
What respect?
they go for Charizla ban like you mentioned, and they pick up the Julian. Now though, it does leave the Xavier open.
They should have just banned Layla, I guess.
As well, we might just see those 2 heroes being picked up by BTK. I think it's a solid 2 picks, but if they want to go for the gold lane dominance once again, Beatrix. It's just, yeah, Beatrix is just really good right now.
Yeah, she's definitely been a monster. Also, I mean, and with the 1-1 out of place, Zia does like to run the 1-1, but even they've been banning it because they just don't want to give it over. I will say that Mobazane is on the same boat as you of running that damage Karina. We've seen him playing it. He played it in some scrims.
Oh, no way.
Ooh, Zia getting spicy with the Bruno. And I think I've heard you cast it before.
Oh, yeah,
so
now we're
Bruno's
trolling.
something you've been wanting to see in the gold lane,
Niggas
right?
is trolling.
Yes.
So maybe that's a pick for you.
We're being a little spicy, I guess. We're being a little spicy. I like that.
Hopefully we get to see Zia pop off in lane, and especially in these team fights, man.
I like that.
Pickup, I'm gonna have to say
Yeah, we definitely trolling.
Oh, this is just gonna be so interesting to see, because they picked up the Dyroth, not knowing.
Yeah, nah, let me not say anything before fucking NACT gets mad at me. Let me not say shit. Hi, NACT. Hi, mods. And fucking Muton. Hi. I'm Victor.
The Selena, though, this is something that we actually got to see from We Smoke You in the previous matches. And they also go for Francos. They're relying heavily on their pick.
I ain't saying shit.
Yeah,
Let me not say that.
Single man picks.
I'm a gentleman today, yeah? I'm always a gentleman, though.
With this Julian and this Selena, and now the Franco showing that's going to be their roam, right? Is this Julian going to be an off?
I'm a proper man. You know what I'm saying?
They're going to flex it to.
Selena, Franco.
I'm guessing the Selena's going to be support mid.
I kind of like, no offense, I wanted to watch an entertaining game, but the enemy team is like, not good.
I'm pretty sure was the EXP laner last game, so maybe that's the idea here. You mentioned jungle, so maybe we'll see him there. A lot of possibilities I'm seeing.
Is that Master Yoda? Take out the Argus. Show me Darth Vader. Give respect. Oh, Zane on the pack. Pack him up. Pack him up.
With the hovers, they go for Nana earlier, and then there they show off the Yoda skin. I think they're just trying to show off their skins at this point, right? But back again to the point of Selena. Now, I actually dislike Selena in the mid lane. As a roamer, really love it. You're able to open up the map really well with the Abyssal Traps. You're able to go for the pickoffs, obviously, with the Abyssal Arrow, and you just provide so much of map pressure in general and the kill pressure in the early game. But if you put the Selena as a mid lane, especially considering that BTK, they really like those high ground or heavy wave clear mid laners. It's going to be really tough for the Selena, you know? He's going to get pushed and shoved in every second of this game.
Yeah, especially in, you mentioned the Xavier still open right now. Lots of possibilities for Kush to pick up. He's got the pick of his litter essentially right now. And as even with me saying that, We Smoke You continues to not ban out any mages here. Selena will definitely get bullied by high ground. Definitely have a be forced to stay in
oh, by the way, I think it's the best of 3, so like 2 games for BTK and the shit's over.
Try to get ganks with those abyssal arrows, so could be a problem. Mobazane on this Paquito. Now Paquito recently got the.
I think you think Shrek should run? I think he should run maybe fucking Tegriel, bro. Some bullshit.
Yeah,
some fuck shit. I think they all should run some fuck shit. Just fucking troll a little bit. Have some fun. Some bullshit.
Get out of this guy right now.
Draft longer than the actual game.
So you can do it twice. You can literally one shot even a Franco if you do get that snowball going in the early game. And I feel
A bit late to the party. I was a little bit late too, but we're here.
Even though they're up against a
We're Gucci.
comp, they are trying to go for just early game punish, early game snowball.
Carti, what happened to AE? I thought it would be versus them. I don't know what the fuck happened to them. I don't know.
Yeah, we're not gonna see a
There's only a few teams in BTK that BTK looks at.
There was a little bit of miscommunication. They did
No offense.
but now it just gives again BTK so many options to think about, right? Do they want to go for
Damn.
maybe Kagura just putting out that early game damage onto an early game kill pressure onto We Smoke You?
Yeah, Johnson. Yeah. Get him, go. Nice one. Nice.
Point, we may just be seeing BTK having a bit of fun here. We'll see. I do like the Ling pick coming from We Smoke You. It has been a popular pick. I do feel like, you know, I feel like his damage has, at least from what I've been seeing in some of the games, it just seems like a little lacking. I do love the mobility, and I don't know if it's just, you know, some of the players I've been seeing playing him or what exactly it is, but it hasn't been as
Shark on the fanny calling it. I think that's him on the Johnson.
Is slowly, like, you know, falling down. Yes, you get a lot from him, and if you can't do the damage that you want, you can always turn him into a split pusher, and you still have all of those utilities from the Ling itself. But overall, as like a major engager, he hasn't been exactly
Lapu-Lapu, that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Lobster.
Interesting picks once again. So
I heard that only worked for one human being.
It's most probably
Well, I shouldn't even call him a human.
the Julian will have to go to gold lane. Lapu is going to go to the XP lane. That means
Let's see that Lapu, gentlemen. I might just stare that Lapu down the whole game.
TK.
I'm just gonna fucking grow him.
Here, you know, I thought that they want to go for the.
Is Kush J? Nope.
But
Kush is Kush.
Gold works too. Let's see what he can do.
Kush is a
especially paired
BTK
in
member
with
that's
Johnson.
been here for a while.
I really hope he
He's
uses
been
it.
in and out in BTK.
I really hope
Like if you go watch old streams from like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, you'll see
Of
him.
course. And with this draft about to start, let us know in the chat.
We don't really like
What do you think
new
this
friends.
score is going to end as? Do you think BTK will 2-0 sweep them? Do you think it's gonna? Well, it can't be a 0-2 at this point, right? Do we think that BTK will lose 1-2, or is it gonna be a 2-1? Will We Smoke You come back? So let us know in the chat. Answer any of these questions, and you do have the opportunity to win some key codes to get yourself.
Oh, by the way, guys, the Moontown people are gonna give me codes so I could like do giveaways for you guys, yeah?
Mirko, make sure you
Since I'm
answer this question in
restreaming
the
it for
chat,
them.
man. Pull out
I was
the
gonna
phone.
restream it anyways.
I already answered it, dude. I already answered it. It is 92% towards BTK. But ladies and gentlemen, let's jump straight into the land of Dawn.
Let's go.
Number 2. Let's see. Is it going to be a 2-0 clean sweep for BTK? Maybe another dominant game here, considering that they did go for an early game composition this time around.
Yeah, and
Nice,
so we see
G.
this Johnson, we see this Gord, we see this Bruno, and what better time to test out some new things when you're up one game, right? Like, especially when you beat We Smoke You pretty dominantly in game one. So maybe this is a great time for BTK to try out some new compositions, test them a little bit, see how comfortable they are with them, and maybe that's kind of what we're seeing here.
Yeah. Right now, look at BTK's movement on the map. We can already see that the
Wait.
pause,
Hold on.
I think it's the. See, is it going to be a 2-0 clean sweep for BTK? Maybe another dominant game here, considering that they did go for an early.
Lapu was AFK the whole fucking game.
This is insane.
And now they want to pause the game?
No, that this Ling, that the Steven, he just always wants to go for the Lethal Wanderer contest from, I mean, basically from the first game. They know that, and they instantly just go for the orange buff here. They're trying to punish him when he does get back to the orange buff, when he goes for it.
Wait.
Maybe that's kind of a new composition pretty dominantly in game one. So maybe this is a great time for BTK to try out some new compositions, test them.
No, I think
see how
fucking
comfortable they are with them, and maybe that's
two of
kind
them
what
are
we're seeing here.
AFK. No, I'm kidding. The Lapu is AFK.
Right now, look at yeah, they can just
wants to be up against the inhibitor tower practically. Guessing we had a few technical difficulties, possible disconnect. Players should be reconnecting soon. People behind the scenes are. So while we're doing this, of course, it gives me and Mirko a little bit of time to bond here, a little bit of time to talk about what's going to happen. Me to maybe pick your brain a little bit. So we see the Gord on the field right now. Gord recently got a buff. I've never really considered him meta. I don't think he's ever been a super popular competitive pick. What are your opinions on him right now? Does he have a chance to maybe creep back in?
Well, yeah, I've been watching a whole lot of Naisu streams. You know, he used to be a top global Gord, so I've been getting some good data on Gord. I feel like it could be good actually in this competitive scene right now, especially consider that the meta is shifting.
Fuck is Dilibus? Yo, is the Lapu not back, bro? This shit's wow. What's going on?
And we get out.
Did that guy die?
That's the kind of whoa, what's going on here? It seems like there's an invade going on into the enemy base. Fried Chicken is trying to join Shark here.
We're pure trolling right now.
Yeah, I don't know what they're doing right now. It seems like they are.
Okay, this shit's a fucking wow.
Yeah, he's in the enemy jungle, going in. Prawny now. He is gonna be looking for something.
I'm about to quit MLBB after watching this shit.
Brandon trying to look just to zone Fried Chicken away from his.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Jungle.
MLBB daily clips. BTK Victor is quitting.
Having a whole lot of fun here.
The whole comments finally.
Might even be able to steal that away. He doesn't get it. Steven trying to punish him now, jumping in with a divine blade, but Kush once again just comes in for that backup after clearing out the wave.
Not like this, BTK. Not like this. You know, we get it. We get it. We dominated in game one, but you know, take it easy on the rookies. Shark,
take it easy. Nah.
In the early games.
We took it easy with the draft. In game, we're taking it easy.
Clear this wave. There's nothing.
And ranked and scrims, we'll take it easy. That's about it.
We had some possible issues from the side. Kush taking some big damage though.
Yeah, if you guys, Kush.
Trying to get compensation once again, maybe trying to punish over that Selena, but again, both teams, they just reset. This is the kill pressure that we did mention about the Selena in the mid lane, but again, it's just gonna be really tough for the Selena because the
bro, this shit, yo, and they're streaming this on their main channel, bro. Fuck. Yeah, this is America, bro. This is America. Welcome to fucking. Hi, I'm BTK Victor, representative of America. This is my server. Nice to meet you.
So, I think the question on everyone's mind right now, Haru's still sitting in the base. You know, I'm guessing maybe something happened here. Maybe some miscommunication. Of course, this is an online tournament. Players are expected to be ready on time, do their thing. So maybe Haru just wasn't able to make the cut, or something's going on. But this could, I mean, at this
Habla
point,
español?
we smoke you.
No.
Loses game one pretty
Lapu
poorly.
rage quit? I wouldn't be surprised,
Maybe
actually.
I mean,
That's
at this
actually a good point.
With the way that things are going, I got a feeling that BTK's
Oh, I don't mean the main channel, I mean America. But like, you know what I meant? Like, Mobile Legends verified count? That's what's being streamed on this shit?
Still in that base, level 2.
Sheesh.
I think he hasn't moved at all in this game, maybe just a little bit. But we're trying to, you know, fix that issue right now, ladies and gentlemen. Please do be patient with us. But for now, once again, me and Trex, we're just going to be talking about the game. Maybe deep diving a little bit about what's going on. What's happening inside a Shark's mind right now. He's going in for a lot of crazy plays, man.
He's got the brain of a shark, man. He's hungry. Nom nom nom.
No cappers.
You know, something I've been wanting to ask, right? With the recent patch, you mentioned the YSS, you mentioned the damage Karina build. Do you think that maybe the jungle's a bit more balanced now? Are we going to see a lot more damage builds on heroes? Are we still going to see the tanky heroes? Because even from my perspective, I'm seeing a lot of teams go each way. Some of them still picking up some tank junglers. Some of them picking up some more damage junglers. So from your opinion, what do you think is the stronger one? Do you think it's almost balanced and it just comes down to the game?
I feel like right now it's...
You should be the caster?
Really
Yo, hit me up, boy.
I do feel like it's a little bit more balanced now.
Hit me up.
More options.
Yo, peep me as the caster. Gee, that shit easy. Karina goes in. Let's get it up.
Still somewhat viable
Johnson goes in for the engage. Kush follows up with the first kill.
Right now, the meta, the most
He ultimates.
strategy, composition. Is the
Come on, bro. You're not gonna do it. Yo, you know I've casted before, bro. Come on now, Chief.
assassins over, over fighters and marksmen.
The Lancelot, the Ling. You mentioned the Karina earlier. The YSS.
Yo, if you guys wanted to feel like a OG American tournament, how about you fans spam NACT and put Carti cast?
Like we're gonna see YSS's tournament. Just you guys wait.
Spam that shit to them. But like, yo, we want Carti casting, or we're raging at you. We're rioting.
We've enjoyed the tank meta. We've enjoyed it, but I do think there's a bit of a shift is slowly coming. So I'm excited to see what all these teams bring to us.
Yeah, as an assassin main, I did not enjoy the tank jungle meta, but I did enjoy it as a caster, right? As a caster, I mean, again, it's something different. We need that. It brought a lot of different dynamics into the game, which I'm grateful for, but I think we're back to fun meta, is what I like to call it. The assassins, the damage dealing, and look,
Can they just surrender, bro?
They get first.
I don't even like seeing this.
That's big. We smoke you, getting something here. They are still a little behind on gold, so the
Is he a die to that?
Falling a little
Is he a
bit. He is not doing a bad job sitting that.
Wait, did BTK disconnect now or some shit? What's
Waiting
going
for
on?
Shark to engage. Maybe BTK knows there was some issues. Shark staying back, like, let's do this. Let's keep this fair. Steven now working on this turtle, but this just kind of shows, even with the first.
Imagine if the live streamer just bugged or some shit, bro. That'd be funny.
To the mark, knowing that, listen, we're going to still keep a gold lead. We're going to rotate through our jungle faster than you. We're going to make paths faster than you. And even though
Maybe Shark has to do something on my life real quick. Oh, no, he's back.
BTK still holding the lead.
Yeah, Mobazane looking for a cheeky.
Get him, Shark. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him, boy. Get him. Neat. Oh, no way.
With a rapid touchdown and Kush in the back seat. He goes in for a big laser.
NT.
Brandon Ling as well. Steven, he gets the orange buff. BTK seems like they're just going to go for the turret on the bottom side. Look for the trade here for that kill that Smokey were able to get.
Nice, G.
Yeah, nice pick, and this is what you're going to see from the Johnson. Some big, some flashy plays, some crashing. So at this point, gold lane tower down. Bottom lane tower also down. BTK building up the same steam that we saw in game 1, but a little bit here. Shark will disengage, get away to safety. So Steven still being pretty
putting
rushed,
up to your hood.
on this Ling, maybe something that
Does.
nice to see in game 1, and comes in, Kush popping. BTK not like this.
Yo, niggas is on Shabu. What?
With that play, yeah, that was a
Yo. Kush, Shark, get off the Shabs.
Steven jumping onto him. Mobazane looking for pickoffs, goes in for the knockout strike and the jab to finish him off.
I'm weak.
Popping that
Nah.
plays to get out. White Chicken unable to finish him off.
Yo, that's some me shit. They pulled the Carti play.
Touchdown. He might be looking for a dive here.
Yeah.
Kush in the back seat. Look at that. Look at that. They're just jamming. They're just, making their way downtown, man.
Making their way down. Rolling through the city in my 6'4", right?
Meme and championship? What do you mean? We got top 3 and M3. Who's the meme?
Talk about Steven a little bit here. He's still keeping up a fight, man. He's still trying. He's making these engages, even pushing Shark.
Oh, you're talking about thumb.
Times. Brandon
Must be.
White Chicken off here.
Oh, yeah, but it turns it around here. That's going to be bloody hunt. Popped and used. White Chicken will lose his life, but again, it's Brawny who picks up the kill, and in that top side, Turtle traded in.
Yeah, this is definitely rough for We Smoke You. 2-2 now. 3K gold.
Join their VC? Nah, I can't do that.
Mobazane sitting at 1 and
It's not allowed. I don't want the team to get disqualified. They're gonna think we're cheating.
This whole time, sitting at
Some of the mods are like power obsessed.
More gold.
Like they act all high and mighty with us.
The enemy team, the gold laner of the enemy team. So that is a good position to be as a jungler right now. Shark and Kush continuing to make their way downtown here. I don't know exactly how to feel about this, but it is happening.
We don't like that Lapu. They pick That's disrespectful, bro. Another team picked Lapu against BTK, right? This is what's going on. They picked Lapu against BTK. Now BTK is mad, like, yo, you're not fucking Carti. What are you on about? Pack him up, pack him up, pack him up. Stars, Sanchez.
Two here for the price of one. And again, Mobazane, he's still massive in this game. Yes, it has been mostly BTK. Somewhat.
You're taking turret, monkey.
Zane has been farming so efficiently, going in, pathing in the jungle really well, and even stealing out some camps from We Smoke You.
Yeah, that boy got
job at that.
PX.
They are starting to kind of group together a bit more. Shark with this rapid touchdown. They need to be careful of that. They can't let that crash come in, especially at the disadvantage they're at right now. But
we're trying to make it fun at least. At least they're trying to make it entertaining.
Stay together. You don't want to get caught off guard.
Oh.
Big rapid touchdown though.
Yeah, have the blade as well to follow it through. They will be able to find one, two. There, Kush getting caught low there, who's still able to run away, but not for long.
Nah, hold on.
Zia comes in with Wave of the World, trying to lock them down as White Chicken is there to provide the backup. That's the backline target, but Steven gets wiped down, and that's going to be Zia picking up a shutdown again. It's a
My demeanor changed real quick.
It's somewhat of a wipeout, 4-0. Haru still in that base.
Yeah, this is rough. Lord back up now, 8 minutes in. Looking at some of these items. White Chicken, he's got the War Axe, got the Bloodlust Axe. Finally got that core set, ready to go, ready to make the plays. Bruno with the Endless Battle, Berserker Fury. Now looks like, is that a Blade of Despair coming in now to even stack on a bit more damage here? So, I mean, we're just looking at a big, high damage, high engage, high aggressive composition from BTK right now. And a little bit of action in the top. Zia almost getting locked down there.
Oh yeah, Zia will still fall there.
Albert on Ling, whoa.
And that Shark dodging away. Goes
Whoa.
for a rapid touchdown earlier. Wasn't able to find any picks, but in the bottom side, once again, we can see that Mobazane just so massive at this point. He's able to dive the turret with no consequences. Abyssal Arrow does connect though. That's a
GG, Mr. Ford.
Lock White Chicken down under the turret. Shark picks up the kill in the mid lane. Will lose out on his life here inside of the base, but maybe, just maybe, Kush can come in. Mystic Gush gets the stun in. Damage not enough to burst anyone down right now. It is a 2 for 2 currently in the 9th minute.
Yeah, Shark's definitely giving up a few kills here. Like we said in the beginning, having some fun with it. 10-10. BTK holding this lead. Lord is up. At this point, I got a feeling BTK might not even want to go for Lord. But just try to... They didn't take a Lord last game. This game is going a bit farther than what we saw before. Kush with the recalls, Fried Chicken Shark, all ready to come back into this battle. Mobazane and Zia coming in onto this front line. Don't think they're going to try to force this tower just yet. But, you know, it's a bad position for We Smoke You here. Wondering exactly if there's any real possibilities. I'd love to kind of be the devil's advocate for the team that is falling behind, but it's hard to build a case for them.
Guys,
if I was a
do you guys want me to stream the other games?
I'd want to pick up.
There's like
Yeah, for sure. You know, right
there's
now,
actually like some real games that's coming up. You guys want me to watch that shit?
Used by Shark, bringing Mobazane. At this point, I feel like he's not even gonna hit anyone, right? He's just bringing Mobazane around Atlanta Dawn, giving him a tour of the place, and even Kush going in for the base again, and they get it this time.
Yeah, fuck that Lapu. Nice, G. Thank you, BTK. Thank you for doing that for me. Appreciate that. Stars.
Will find that kill for Steven. Once again, it is a 1-for-1. But no, it's actually 1-for-3 technically. 1-for-4 maybe.
I think we found the mission.
Nah, there's like actual games, guys. You know, like West Coast people, like people that live in Cali,
Haru, and they have finally competed. That is Haru.
like former Ghost members and shit.
Right now. So it looks like we may
Probably gonna go watch that.
Some of these
Just
guys
to see,
are at home
you know,
playing. Maybe we had
you know,
some
Coach Carti vibes.
Yelling, get off your phone. Who knows exactly what's going on? But a fight is breaking down in the bottom here, Mirko.
Yeah.
Does.
Caught here, goes in for the enhanced chain. We'll be able to knock Fried Chicken up. The rapid touchdown was not popped there to go in for the bottom side. Fried Chicken still trying to run away, as that's We Smoke You. They're not able to get anything here. Once again, rapid touchdown being used just to open up the map a little bit. Mobazane trying to punish that movement from the flinch poise coming in from Steven. But yeah, both teams. I want to look for more, but maybe Brandon is a little bit overextended there. Might be punished here by Mobazane, who still has a jab. Goes in for another one.
Nice, G. Get him shot. Does.
Is even connected this time in the
Month up.
Gush to follow it through. Will find Steven. That Abyssal Arrow does not connect onto Kush. BTK are safe.
Yeah, and you can tell We Smoke You when Shark is driving around the map in that rapid touch, and you can tell they all kind of like dispersed. They didn't want to force a fight. They know what's coming, and at this point, you know, they want to try to maybe even bait that engage. You know, bait that engage from Shark, and then come around at some angles. You know, they do have the ling, they do have the possibilities for those type of plays to get to the back line, but they don't want to take BTK head on right now. Zia now taking an inhibitor.
Pack that boy up.
Big burst damage from Obazane onto Haru in the bot, and back in the top, Steven maybe taking this fight.
Yeah, this arrow connected, but the rapid
Yeah,
touch
fuck
down.
that fat fuck. Get that boy. Get him.
Through the base will be able to enable
Oh,
Zia
rest
to
in
come
peace.
in, but it is going to be him executed by the base turret. Now Zia looking for more, wave the world there, connecting, but not enough to take anyone down. Steven trying to go for the damage, but he will be the one who gets caught in the stun, and that's going to be Obazane looking for more on to that base. Gets caught low. All three of them are somewhat low here, but Lord is going to be marching down. Mobazane once again for the knockout strike. Zia executed. Game number 2 done.
Oh,
Dustin,
GG.
Clean sweep for BTK.
BTK, as expected, I think, by many, takes the clean sweep. Of course, not the exact way I wanted to see it. You know, the second game was a
Guys, this is why there's no fucking MPL in America. This is fucking why.
BTK does move forward, and this
It's a
is
gap.
prepared for this. They were ready for
Big
this.
gap
And
between
I think
BTK and everybody
something
else.
we also
Gap.
see- And in the top 32, you know,
Other
as
people
I
gotta
mentioned, a lot
fix
of
up their
these teams are
shit.
newer teams still getting comfortable with this competitive style, still being ready, still having themselves prepared for these matches, because you never know who you're gonna go up against. So BTK takes their rightful place in the next game. I think some of these stats, I mean, yeah, I could talk about the stats, but it was a bit of a weird game to kind of go into discussion on how we want to analysis this.
Yeah, it's a really tough one to analyze, right? Especially considering that, for the most part, Shark and Kush weren't playing the game. They were playing another game.
He
right?
was there the
So
whole
they
time,
were
moving a little bit all the time. He must have like rage quit. Steven, they were fucking
Hey,
trolling, bro. You ain't watch? Niggas trolling.
and two.
Picking Johnson and diving
Yeah,
into the
just a clean
base.
sweep.
You know us.
So if you guys guessed
You know we're a
that
little
person
flashy with it. We like being
correctly
flashy.
with the 2-0 sweep on BTK, you might just be winning something. People will be contacting you, so make sure you stay in this stream. Make sure you continue to guess on these questions. BTK moves on to the next round. Now, we got some things to talk about, because up next we have, what did you say? One of your favorite team, a team you had your eyes on the moment. We have Alter Ego up against Meta. Now, of course, this isn't the Alter
Mirko
Ego.
never
a lot of
casting
us
for any
know and
again.
love,
This is disrespectful.
but this
Nah,
is
he'll
a
cast
team
again.
that may be showing some,
Pretty sure.
you know, showing that this is someone that they inspire to be. So the question is, can they keep up with their name, with the
Alter
name that they are
Ego
giving?
versus Meta. Let's see this shit.
That's the thing, right? Because right now I'm caught in a dilemma.
I think game 3 and game 4 might be decent.
It's the name of an
Might be
individual
decent.
or-
I have to check the
If you guys don't know, there are two
members.
on
I know Hikaru Esports
who have,
or like some decent Westies and Black Bulls. We went against them in a different tournament. They're
I don't
decent
lean
Westies.
towards them because obviously I'm a biased anime fan, right? So yeah, we're gonna have to see how that goes. I think
Casters?
this is gonna be an interesting matchup, and we'll have to see.
Yeah, I mean,
We
before
smoke
jumped
you
on
more like
live,
come
we were
smoke us.
weaving out a little bit. Me and Mir
Ha!
talking
About to pin that.
talking about AOT a little bit. Mikasa, and now Mikasa I've seen her play, or I've seen him play, seen them play. They are a.
Oh wait,
good
Mikasa
player.
is the
And
next.
also
Oh, I
used to
know
be
some.
a-
They're
used to
decent.
be a player for Deuce Knights, so excited to see how they do on this with this roster change. Alter Ego, kind of similar to We Smoke You, bit of a newer roster, not too familiar, but they have had a decent performance. They played a total of 3 games in the qualifiers. They did lose out at some point in the top. They had a bit of a poor performance up against Team First Blood, but Team First Blood is a team that I kind of got my eyes on. I think they're kind of the underdog team. I believe they're definitely going to finish in the top 8, so not a big, you know, it's not a huge, you didn't lose against just anybody's, you know what I'm saying? You lost against a team that some consider to be possible Final 4 finishers here. I was definitely excited about it, but before we go any farther, we are going to give it back to our wonderful host, Assassin Dave.
Dave. Oh shit. What up, Dave?
All right, thank you so much.
been a minute,
Travis,
Dave.
As well as Marco for the incredible match one. That was a very entertaining match, I would
Let
say.
me snatch
We
that
did have a
headband
little
off
bit
your
of power
fucking
outage.
head.
It's affecting some of the North America region, so it's affecting some of the players who are unfortunately.
The championship finished today? Nah, nah. The championship is in August 8th.
Until the very end, and BDK bringing a very entertainment match for everybody to enjoy. So make sure to give all the team a great cheer and smash the like button on the stream. And don't forget to answer all the questions, interact with the community while we're at it. While we're setting up game 2,
Is
get
that Dave's a
yourself ready, get some
Minecrafter?
soda, get some popcorn, because we're gonna take a short break and we'll be right back for the second match between Ultra Ego and Meta. Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere. Yeah, that was, Turn this fucking music off. Or lower it down. When is BTK playing again? We're trying to figure that out right now. I'm on the BTK Discord looking. TNC. AE from Walmart. Chill. We'll see how good they are, bro. After you see them play, then speak your truth, you know? Speak your truth.
I won't let you die. The game is more fun in co-op.
Yo, they're making cartoons of fucking ML, but they still haven't nerfed Beatrix. About to leave a dislike, maybe. Might. Guys, the next time BTK is playing is on the 15th. Next week. 7 more fucking days. You heard? Hi Vic, how are you? I'm alright. Bum bum be dum bum bum be dum bum 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 be dum bum bum be dum bum. I mean, yeah, nice stream, guys. See you tomorrow. What the fuck? 7 more days for another game like the last one? I don't know. Maybe we'll see who the opponents are. El Diablo. Can you stream this? Stream what? This NACT? I'm streaming it right now, or unless you're talking about the next one. It depends on if I have to play or not. Yes, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't even want to complain because I'm literally reacting it for them. I'm not even gonna complain about NACT or anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Let me stay quiet. Not even gonna do it. I'm just a gentleman. Go play ranked and watch. I don't know when it starts. Maybe I should hop on for a solo queue game. Yeah, I might have to hop on for a little solo queue game maybe. Starts in 30 minutes? Alright, yeah. Let me go to ranked real quick. Hold on. Let me get shit fixed up.
Dare to dream.
Well,
rise to the challenge.
Red Esports are your M2 champions! Another world champion, Blacklist International!
The universe is yours. Are you ready to own the world?
Forgive me. Rot in hell. Nothing can stop them now. Not Leomord. Not even the mist.
An oath is an oath. Leomord won't leave us. We will fight together. Our warriors fell, like 100 years ago.
Gentlemen? Gentlemen? What's the word? Solo queue? Duo queue. Raquel? Question mark? Yes? No? Maybe so? Let's go. Too easy. You gonna buy the new Kimmy Star Wars skin? Nah. It depends on who it is. Keep grinding? I am. You see me. You see me putting an effort in the work. I don't have to say anything, Chief. A stormtrooper, actually? Oh, shit. No sponsor for ML? Nah. I don't got nothing. I'm an independent contractor. How's life? My life right now is gamer life. That's what it is. I only go outside to go get cigarettes and I come back to my room. I'm putting myself in jail right now. Yeah, I did. Yeah, Vic, I'm gonna see you in the M4 main lineup. Keep the grind, boss. You already know it. You already know it, bro. If not. Doom, doom, doom. Gandhi, what? You don't like this song? I think this shit's alright. How you rate the new Ken Carson album? I fuck with it, bro. I fuck with it, like heavy. I think Gems is my favorite song on that album. On God. Hello from Greece, bro. Cheers. What up, bro? Are you gay? No. Is Esme your favorite hero? Something like that. Like one of my best heroes, you could say. One of my favorite, one of my best. What are your thoughts on Carti's fashion taste? I love it. You rock with Jack Harlow? I don't listen to Jack Harlow. What do you think I am?
The enemy is banning.
Newport Schmeedy. Bro, my fucking fans, bro.
Please
Oh,
ban
man.
a hero.
Do you have any Spotify playlists? I do. I have like 15 of them.
I didn't cure pain. I hunt.
I am more
The enemy
than
is
a
banning.
weapon.
I don't know, mate. Smells like a Clink game almost. 500 games on that bastard. 500 games on that bastard. Yeah, if Wen is open, we'll go Wen. Let it ban that
Your
bitch.
team is banning.
Thoughts on the Means movie? I didn't watch it. I was fucking around and trolling, acting like I was watching it, like going on with the memes about it. I didn't watch that shit.
This time,
The enemy is picking.
What up, Gamolo? Brody was popping.
I am vengeance in
Your team
Carti.
is picking.
Have you watched The Boys? Yo, I actually did. I just didn't watch the new season. Like, I haven't really been watching shows and movies recently. I don't. I just want to grind them out. It's the only thing I'm focused on.
The hunt begins.
I don't give a fuck about anything else. I don't give a fuck about anyone else, actually. Play Khalid? Like the old days? Nah. Nah. Try Jungle Roll? I've tried it already. Years ago. In BTK. Can you change your nickname to Homelander? Why am I being compared to Homelander? What did I do?
Your team is picking.
I'm trying to think of my favorite character in that show. I don't know. Don't really have one. The new season is fucking crazy. Is it, guys? Of The Boys? Yo, bro, actually, like, I really liked that show, actually, when I did watch it, though.
If I was just a tree in the forest,
The enemy
would
is
things
picking.
have been different?
The new season's good? Yeah, you guys are saying it. I don't know. Maybe after NACT I'll watch it. Carti, can you explain on why y'all are banning Masha and sprints? Because Masha is fucking strong
Your team is picking.
and annoying. NACT trash, no competition for BTK at all, dang shame. For now, because there were 64 teams. I've always been saying there's only like 8 decent teams. Everyone else is kind of dog shit.
I'm bound by nothing, be it family or destiny.
It's worth watching. Damn, you guys really want me to watch that shit, huh? Maybe I'll think about it. Alright, folks, wait, hold on. Oh, my phone is fucking hot. Get the phone cooler. Get the phone cooler. Get the fucking phone cooler. I don't want to frame drop like a fucking half a fag. Fucking monkeys. How can they have decent teams when ML doesn't endorse NA well? They need to focus on real life so they can get foreign tournaments. I mean, look what BTK did. We did it. If we did it, you can't do it. Then I don't know. We did it without no help. No help. No sponsor.
Smash them.
It's not even being arrogant, bro. It's just the truth. Ain't nobody give a fuck about us. You still in BTK? That's kind of a stupid question.
Just a lonely man on his way in the desert. You girls can resist a gunslinger like me. You can't blame him for that. I've got a bullet with your name on it. Justice has long arms.
Smash ML donated 6 Malaysian
I'll make
ringgit
sure
for super
justice
chat.
is served.
Smash ML?
Using Johnson.
Wait, I couldn't even hear that right.
Do what the folks do, Wizard.
Who is that? What hero is that? Fucking Vexana or some shit? Oh, thank God I got out of there in time. You like using Johnson?
Try to outrun my bullet.
What? No, not necessarily. I like winning. Oh.
First blood.
Thank you for the super chat though.
Path to power.
UOV squad and NACT. Yeah, I saw it. They're doing it for us. Apple.
Drop your weapon and hands up.
UOV is the second best squad to ever be in NA after BTK. Debate your grandmother.
Justice prevails. Do I even have to repeat that?
Enemy has been slain. The enemy has slain the turtle.
Team kind of blows. Beat like that though.
Listen to justice served.
Initiate retreat. Initiate
Don't
retreat.
panic. Clint is on the way.
Can we let them get all that fucking gold plate?
Justice served. Busy finding justice served. Justice has long arms. Justice served.
Request backup.
Don't panic. Clint is on the way. Justice served.
Path to power.
Knew he was gonna do that shit.
Request backup.
I've got a bullet with your name on it. Justice served. Listen to your sheriff, boy.
Initiate retreat.
Justice served. Do what the folks do, boy.
Ally has been slain.
Justice served.
Enemy has been slain. You have slain an
On
enemy.
top. The fuck out of here. Do I get gold for killing this shit? No? Damn.
Justice served.
An ally has been slain.
I kind of want to build this shit because of the Moscow and the Ling. Feel a little bit of tankiness in me. Man, they got Thamus, they got a lot of physical.
Just a lonely man on his way in the desert.
Nice frame drop.
Enemy has
This is how my phone fucking acts when I fucking stream, so I hate streaming.
double kill.
Gameplay on stream, Retard. Off stream? Hey, that guy's pretty alright.
Justice served. Not bad. Try to outrun my bullets.
Nobody's around me. I gotta go back and reset. Dual queue, by the way, guys. If you guys are just pulling up, me and the Masha, Raquel.
The enemy has slain the turtle.
Busy finding a place. Justice served. Justice served.
Oh, damn, I thought I was gonna be last fitted. I'm about to lose mid.
Double kill.
Good job.
I'll make sure justice is served today. Justice served. Drop your weapon and hands up.
Oh.
Justice served.
Fuck me. Oopsies!
Justice
That's what I get for rotating. Whatever. What else?
Justice served. Justice served.
Has been destroyed.
What the fuck? What the fuck are they doing? Get away from me. Oh no, you like that?
Drop your weapon and hands. Justice served.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Justice served.
Ruby, you had all. Foolish.
Busy finding a place to hide.
Oh, of
I'll
course.
make sure justice is served. Justice served.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, this game's looking over because my team kind of ass. Be like that, though. Yo, why not? Thank you for becoming a member, bro. Welcome to the Carti cult. Thank you for becoming a gentleman.
An ally has been slain. Killing spree. Double kill. Our turret is under attack. Your team destroyed the turret.
I've got a bullet with your name on it.
Yo, I should only do solo queues at fucking vampire hours. Maybe just fucking 5-man only. Fuck.
Just a lonely man on his way in the desert. Justice served. Justice served. Justice has long arms. What the folks do, visitor?
Yeah, that guy doesn't know BTK Carti is. Laugh at him.
Justice prevails. Do I even have to repeat? Justice served.
Should've gave me that shit.
Listen to your sheriff, boy.
About to build a little bit of defense since we're a little bit behind.
Don't panic. Clint. Justice served. Justice served.
Where's Bang Sin? Bang Sin is in Indonesia. I can't wait to see him again.
Gunslinger like me. You can't blame him. Justice served.
Big brother's in.
Busy finding a place to hide. Justice served.
Your thoughts be true.
Justice served. Don't
not ready.
Try to outrun my bullets.
I don't think we can fight this other right now. Our best chance is me to get full build. But look at them.
Justice served. You girls can resist a gunslinger like me. You can't take it. Justice served. Justice served.
Our turret has been destroyed. Our turret is under attack.
Damn, his fucking life still.
Our turret has been destroyed.
And it blows.
Justice prevails.
Majority, yeah.
Do I even have to repeat that? Justice served. Justice
Not everyone though.
served. Drop your weapon and hands up.
Jesus. Why is Vic always facing a Johnson? I don't know, bro. Sure, whack. Whack. Dual Q whack. Solo Q whack. Triple Q whack. Best Ruby I've ever seen in my life. Why he couldn't do something like that top lane? What the fuck? Yo, he gave his phone to somebody else. That's crazy.
I've got a bullet with your name on it.
I need to get a new screen protector. This shit's a little bit cracked. Kind of fucking up my wipes.
Justice served. Justice served.
Johnson, bro. I can hate that character. Hero, whatever you want to call it. Fucking Mega Man.
Triple H Gaming Haya Harley Hari donated $4.99. Chicago, no lanes around here, full score.
No goofies. No goofies allowed, you heard?
Justice served. Justice served. Listen to your sheriff.
He just hops back in the fucking vehicle and runs off. Suck my dick. Nah.
I'll make sure justice served.
He hops back in the whip. Skirts off. If I got that kill, maybe I could have a double kill. Whatever, game's been over. Game was over when we entered draft. The game on, Vic, but we're about to lose anyways, chillax. Base, nice. Alright, let me go watch that fucking shit. Fuck this game. Fuck this solo queue, fucking dual queue bullshit. Nobody cares.
Defeat.
Let me see. Let me press, wait. This is not live? What are you on about? The game is, oh, it is on. Alright, hold on, wait. Put the music a bit down. Alright. Namanki.
But we just didn't see it. It's gonna run over to the XP line here.
Yeah, it should just be the Dairoth in the XP lane. We have seen that Dairoth go to the jungle before, but I think right now there's just a lot of different junglers to choose
Verified
from.
squad? Question mark?
Really good. I feel like Dairoth
Verified? But BTK isn't verified.
But
Okay.
look at the bans. It does
Okay.
seem like right now
I like that. I like that.
meta. They're trying to just narrow the picks down in the mid lane, putting that Lilia, putting the pressure. They already have 3 bans in total for that mid lane, and they might just go for another one here. They might just go for the Kagura.
Bro, why are they still showing me the fucking overlay? Stop, monkeys.
Like perhaps a Sicilian here, right? Not a very good early game hero, especially considering that you can see the composition from meta. They kind of have that early game pressure, but no, they opt to go for a Lunox ban here as their final ban, and 1-1 comes out from Alter Ego in the second phase, which is very interesting again, right?
Yeah.
The fact that they picked up Beatrix.
Nah, BTK is a verified squad.
Yeah, definitely a little iffy. You know, maybe meta planning to the rest of their comp bring out
5 mage
some
ban.
bulk here,
Maybe that mage
bring
is
out
like,
something tanky in the jungle, so you want to defend yourself against the Lunox.
bro.
But again, I'm still a little questionable about it, wondering what they're going to lock in for the end. I know Annie and Too Easy have been kind of swapping between the jungle role, so either of them
Look at this garbage.
comfortable.
I'm a monkey
On
with
the
PC,
opposite
bro.
side, the
I only go on my PC to
maybe
fucking
have
stream.
something up laner ban.
I don't give a fuck about
Taking out
computers.
the Karina instead.
I'm a mobile gamer, dude.
Maybe getting picked up here. Maybe a hover. I do like the Clint right now, of course, like compared to the Beatrix. I think
Clint?
Beatrix overall utility-wise wins out. But
What do you say?
towards the end game, you know, not a whole lot of skill needed to just output some heavy
What? Who?
damage.
Where? When?
Sit
Why?
in the back lane and fire them shots. So one thing I'm still missing from the side of meta right now, no real peel for this Eve. Nothing really to defend them. It just looks like straight dive damage, and it could end up being a problem.
Yeah, the mage player on AE side probably is the best player there, considering that the other team did their homework and was like, yo, this guy's kind of fucking good. He's like the only threat. Let's ban all the mages.
Whoa. So Esmeralda gets picked up here, knowing that they did not ban it. It can be a very good.
That's probably a Dairoth jungle, unless he's like Carti and goes like Gold Esmer or some shit.
But that might mean that we're not getting a marksman in the side lanes for meta. And you can already see they're kind of going crazy with the picks here. They go for the Fanny, locked in for gmail.com there. And
We're gonna see a Fanny, bro. Alright.
As well is being hovered, and I'm pretty sure it might just be picked up here. Yep, there you go. They already have that late game insurance. I think this is a very
Nah, I think this is actually gonna be a decent game, guys. It's not gonna be like the BTK other series.
The side of
Maybe something to watch.
yeah, is this gonna be the Clint and the Gold and Dairoth in the jungle?
I'm thinking that, you know, we were talking about the possible flex from meta earlier, and I think that's going to
And
be
I'm
the
gonna
strategy.
revive it.
Throw Dairoth in the jungle. But one thing I got to focus on, are we going to see this Fanny in the off lane here? EXP lane Fanny.
Oh, wait. 3 retributions as of right now. They might be just, you know, they might just be doing this for show, but okay, there you go. You're right. It's the Fanny. Wait, that's a Vengeance Fanny here for Gmail.
Vengeance Fanny?
Wow, that's really interesting. We'll see how it pays off for them.
We might see some final changes. They had another 10 seconds to switch things up, of course. But, and I have seen some crazy things. I've seen Shark run roam Fanny, make it work with the Petrify, early game pressure. I've seen the offlane Fanny a few times. Definitely not something I see every single game, but it does come into play here and there.
Nice, G.
Pull off this kind of different comp, you know? Making things a little bit changed up. Gmail is coming down the mid lane.
See, now this looks like a regular game.
Alter Ego up against meta in the Land of Dawn, game 1 of the second series of tonight.
I know that Bowman
You're going to be
on the
voting
left
for Alter
side.
Ego. So
I know the
in
E from the right side.
things, I guess I'm going to put
Matter of fact, all of them from the right
onto
side.
meta here.
I
We're
know
already seeing a
of.
bit of an engage, Mirko.
Yeah, in the early game, this is what Alter Ego I feel like wants it to do, and this is actually again gmail.com playing the
Okay. I just like the aggressiveness, even though you ain't do nothing.
to put Sicilian into that into the XP lane up against Esmeralda, just farming it up. So again, we'll see how this works out. I don't know about this meta with
Wait,
the pressure
Sisu XP?
Esmeralda, he just cut waves freely, and this will just give so much more map pressure over the meta. It's actually gonna make it.
Is there
so
like,
hard
is
for
this like the
Aizen
strategy
to
maybe?
just path around his own jungle here, because again, he's always gonna be spot out by meta. You can already see it here. Esmeralda pushing into that jungle, trying to just put in.
Wait, what the fuck is
pressure
Lacoste
on
doing playing mid?
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something about Annie in this early game. Gmail almost getting a nice pick on a Destiny. He did end up swapping out the Vengeance for the Petrify. So these are the possible plays we could see in the future, trying to focus on that gold lane. But I think, I don't know, Alter Ego, I feel like you might want to deal with Annie here. If Annie can just bully around, bit of a Tyrant's Revenge there. Mikasa does get away safely. But if Annie can just bully around in that bottom lane, it's gonna be a lot of trouble for Aizen.
Yeah,
Michael and them Clint with the
Let's talk a
Purify.
little bit about that, right? Because Fanny, sure, early game, the kill pressure is insane. Wave clear, not that bad, but the thing is, you really need that purple buff to really push that early game, right? Without the purple buff, it's still viable. You can still look for kills, but it's just gonna be really tough. Aizen and Howl, they're already positioning themselves for this turtle. So meta, they're already trying to maybe play for it. Gmail.com just going in, using the cables, trying to look for something. Is that that's gonna be the Tyrant's Revenge connecting, and
Close.
the damage coming in, almost taking down Mikasa there, who's forced to
Yeah, man.
and that's gonna be
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's the real world inflation.
Sprint, Esme, do the bus. Yeah.
However, Annie, he is looking for more.
Get in there.
He actually is going to be able to maneuver himself away, but Aizen is waiting there. He's looking for something. Here.
Move your feet, Esme. You're not slippery enough. Move your feet a little bit.
But Howell's going to be the one who takes the retribution down. He goes in for another engage onto Aizen, but they do not over commit here. They do not commit onto the dive. They pull back, play disciplinedly.
Yeah, definitely, and especially with the Heart Guard on you, you know, that's a point where a lot of players are like, all right, let's do this, let's dive, let's be aggressive, but meta, keeping it safe. They get a kill, they get a turtle, they take a 1,000 gold lead here, so I like the discipline from meta right now. Especially, you do have to be careful. You mentioned the early game possibilities of the Gmail of this Fanny. Yes, you don't have the blue buff, so I think it's gonna be slow, but there's a big kill.
I'm not even sure if that's the same Mikasa. I know Mexican flag on Eve.
Now you have to go back to base, get that energy back. So if Alter Ego can continue to make that energy count on this Fanny, then maybe they can secure something here.
Should be
Definitely a
dead.
bit of trouble.
Man's went Purify.
Up top, and Alter Ego.
LOL!
Get the lead here that they want, right? Sure, a kill lead, but not a gold lead. Howl though goes in way too aggressively, gets punished by the Tyrant's Revenge and the Rage, and gets comboed through by Alter Ego. They collapse onto him, and now it's that top side turret. Again, yes, meta, they've been able to get that bottom side pressure, but they're not getting objectives off of it. Alter Ego, they took that first turret down in that top side. And this is massive.
Alright.
Yeah, I think maybe from Annie what we need to see is, yes, it's good that you're cutting this lane, but maybe, I mean, you cut this lane so you're way ahead of Sicilian. Maybe rotate up, help out in this mid lane, put some pressure elsewhere on the map after you cut that lane, which we're seeing her do right now. But the problem is with the Fanny, with even Aizen rotating around this map, they know what they want to do. They focused hard on that gold lane from the very beginning, all the way to 4 minutes in, and they've taken that tower. At this point, Sicilian is swapping lanes with the Beatrix, so now Beatrix is going to farm up even more and more. A bit of an engage here.
Yeah, and they're able to run away for a little bit there, but the lethal counter.
Damn. Left side pulling up, yeah.
Tyrant's Revenge and Rage.
No cappers.
From Kobski to lock Howl down. That's gonna be a free turtle for Alter Ego. Aizen picks it up, and I'm kind of wondering now, when does the Fanny get the purple buff, right? Because Aizen hasn't rotated, he hasn't pathed towards it. Is this the time perhaps to give it over to Gmail and just, you know, enable him to get more on the board?
And it's not a bad idea at all, honestly. You know, you get a little bit into the game, and then you just swap up. Aizen's still going to be very reliable in the bottom lane, though. Big Tyrant's Rage.
Yeah, unable to connect more onto anyone. They can't really punish anyone as of right now, but Annie, he's just clearing out the waves. Again, both teams, they don't really want to overcommit at this point of the game. Clint, though, in that mid lane, Destiny making a very good rotation into that mid lane, punishing the aggressive movements, the proactive movements from Alter Ego, and I think this is what they need to do, right? They have a pretty solid late game composition if it does go.
And TNT Kufra.
But Gmail.com now looking for some damage, doesn't get the cables onto anyone, will just be forced to back up with the poke coming in from meta, and in the bottom side, Milk pops into the mirror's passion, flickers forward, trying to get Annie in a solo 1v1 there, but Annie is too slick with it, is able to maneuver himself out of the shotgun range.
Yeah, Annie will be okay for now. And she is sitting at the death, so it is a problem a little bit. And as we're starting, Alter Ego just keeping up the pace, and I do like that. Here comes a possible engage on Annie here down in the bottom lane. Annie with
Okay. Esme, get the Beatrix. Yo. Pass the power. Get him, Esme, get him. Does. Nice. I saw the pass the power, got hype. So I'm on Esme.
Will be able to finally catch Howl on that Tyrant's Rage with Mikasa roaming into the bottom side as well. They will be able to zone Kopsky away from his own turret, and it feels like it might just be another free turret going to the hands of Meta here.
Yeah, Meta actually finally catching their first tower here, so a good play from them. Starting to hit a bit of this mid-game spike, getting a bit more aggressive. Gmail just gets deleted there. I mean, and I think Gmail might want to slow down at this point. You have
guys, no, it's not
got
the
a nice
fucking
steal
real
in the very
Arcade,
beginning,
come on.
but now you have to kind of know when your time is to take a step back. Don't be as aggressive as you were in the first 3 minutes, because Meta definitely hitting a little bit of a spike here and able to output some damage to just literally catch gmail.com on this Fanny right off the cables and knock her on the ground.
Yeah, right now, it does, that seems to be the problem for Meta, right? They don't really have anyone to lock Gmail down, aside from maybe just damage, pure damage coming from Destiny, Howl, the ones who can actually just target him without landing skills, right? Just jumping onto him. But I feel like right now it's actually the Fanny who's really vulnerable because it doesn't have the purple buff. It's very easy to catch a Fanny without a purple buff because there you go, the energy, just it cannot, the damage and the cables will not be able to come through if he does not have that energy to push it out, to dish it out.
Yeah, the play is definitely to swap, and as I was mentioning earlier, you still have Aizen.
In terms of gold, it's not that far
those
away.
Objectives. You still have the
Damn,
possibility
we
for
should
that
have flickered on that.
doesn't take the blue buff, right? Like you have the retro, you have the lethal counter.
Flick on
you
that
have
boy.
what pretty much his main focus is.
Flick on that boy.
So why not just swap it over? But it seems like they don't want to do it. Destiny.
Cool flick.
Just go
Oh,
down here. Heartguard does come in, and he may just be safe, but it might be time to go home.
Yeah, that was a very good hard guard coming in, literally in the last second there to save him.
Damn. Come back, question mark?
Able to dish out so much damage with the cutthroat, but just that one tick of damage, just one more HP left, wasn't able to take him down. And now, Meta are actually the ones who are pushing the pace. They're getting the turtles down as Kopsy looks for an engage there in the bottom side. Doesn't connect on 6, but Destiny overextended. Will get punished by Aizen with the lethal counter. He gets picked off, but they will be able to find
Clint, you
a
said.
trade in the mid lane. That's a mid lane turret going down for the price of a bottom
Goatee
side
rub.
turret. It's still very much worth it.
Better rub
for
the goatee
Meta
after that one,
as of
Chieftain.
right now.
Yeah, Meta finally finding their groove, it feels like. And even though they are behind in kills, they have a slight lack in gold, they seem to be controlling the map pretty well. Taking that mid tier 3 tower is huge. It's going to give them a bit more access, a bit more ability to rotate. In the mid lane, looks like a little bit of action possibly happening here.
Yeah, they go on to
Yeah, get in there, Esme, get in there. Yeah, get in there.
Going to the back line, finishing.
Cecil, Doodle Bus.
Looking for more here. Aizen trying to chase down Mikasa, have the sprint, won't be able to do that. Annie goes in for falling stun, unable to connect with Carti now.
Nice pick up. Double kill. Nice one.
Lethal counter to pick up the double kill. Meta, they overextended, were too aggressive. They could have gone for the Lord, but they get punished instead by Alter Ego.
Yeah, what a terrible time for that heart guard to wear off. She was doing so well for a moment there. Then you just see the Angela pop out and both of them stomped on by the lethal counter. So we need to see a little bit better timing on some of those skills, a little bit more thinking during these fights in the way you're engaging, because like you said, they could have taken the Lord there, and now you're giving it over to Alter Ego. Lord will go down, Aizen takes it, and Hal now maybe a little too deep.
Eve, good, nice one. Let's pick off.
Goodness, with the cables is able to just maneuver himself to get the cutthroat onto the Eve. Haldo looking for the damage coming again. The petrify comes through, but he will be the one who gets taken down. He once more, he will fall. A double kill picked up by Meta and Alter Ego. They are making the same mistakes as Meta right now. They get the objective, but they are staying way too long, and instantly you can see the punish from Meta.
Yeah, Meta's just, I mean, Yes, you get the Lord, but you lose 3 of your heroes.
Bro.
Definitely a win for Meta. They're gonna
Left side has Beatrix,
move on to this towers.
Sisu,
Even
Fanny,
once
Kufa.
again,
Like the late game ain't too
For a
shabby.
second, it feels like they
I
lose,
think
but
it
they
is
always seem
chill.
to be coming back in this game and taking a bit more piece by piece. Yes, you went out in one team fight, but re-respond even harder. Annie now sitting at 3-3, too easy, 4-2. Destiny's the only one who's not really, doesn't seem to be having a huge impact with this Clint right now, but still some amazing late game insurance with the Clint. Kind of starting to see this Fanny fall off as well for the side of Alter Ego. We saw her get that nice pick on
Fanny should have got the
second
blue
ago.
buff, bro. Like that blue buff was up for like
As
2
you've been
minutes.
saying the whole game, no blue buff, and you're just a sitting duck getting completely taken out.
You didn't
from
keep
A's.
going for that, Beatrix? Wow, see? This is, guys, alright. This is what I call nervousness, alright? Because a lot of these NA players play in tournaments and just fold. They get nervous. I wasn't even nervous in M3, and they're getting nervous over online. Come on now. Need that strong mentality, Chief.
Real world inflation, lock keep in place, but the sprint there was popped. He will be able to get out. Annie looking for some damage onto Ice.
Beatrix got both of them, in my opinion. He literally could have got the fucking Clint and then killed Angelus. And I don't even play Beatrix, but I know that.
And he's been really efficient with taking the paths here on the
Stars. Good job, Koof Koof.
That's a kill. That was a beautiful follow-up there. And, you know, there's been a few times that gmail.com has not been able to get the finish with the cutthroat, right? And then you leave him at a sliver of health. But this time, Alter Ego, it's like the foresight was there. We know you're not going to be able to finish it, but we're going to come in right after you and help.
Niggas do be folding, bro.
So,
That's
nice
facts.
plays continue from Alter Ego. And as you mentioned, Aizen sitting at 7-0-2. Almost fully stacked out in items. He's only got 2 more to go. Cursed helmet, Guardian helmet.
Like, you guys know what tangibles are, right?
As well.
The
He's
gaming
literally got 3
tangibles?
hats on right now,
That
just
shit's
walking
important.
around the land of Dawn. Nothing is breaking that skull in as he continues to rampage through this game.
Yeah, I think right now would be a very good, time to give the purple buff over to either Keep or Gmail. They end up giving it over to Keep, so the Sicilian will have more mana, will have more resources to
AE but no rouse? I don't think that's AE.
Finally, we're seeing the purple buff actually being put onto someone who actually kind of
A3 explicit fucking Assassination Esports one. I don't know.
So
I don't think so.
he is using his Fanny to somewhat just split.
I think Roz is more into content creating nowadays.
Forcing the Clint to just be nailed there. He cannot leave. If he leaves, he is going to lose a turret. And even in the mid lane here, Annie is able to open up the map.
Esme needs the ice cream one and just slither.
Dishing out a lot of damage.
Get him, Esme.
Oh my god, they missed right. Not able to connect. It was actually a bait from Alter Ego to bring them forward. Kopsky popping, charging it, and he goes in, but Destiny gets caught in the claws. Now, once again...
Oh! Kopsky delivers!
Gmail.com looking for the back line, but the real world relation was able to trade Milk back in. Meta and Alter Ego trading blows.
Oh, again! Kopsky. Kufsky. Change your name to Kufsky. Just need that.
Now, Meta, they lose out on that 2-for-1, but it is still them controlling this map pressure.
Yeah, I mean, Kopsky just been making some
Kufsky,
really nice
you
plays,
mean? That's his name,
now,
Kufsky.
I mean, in the beginning, didn't see anything crazy, but now he's really feels to be finding his groove, making some nice engages for his team. Even when that fight started to slow down a little bit, Kopsky comes back, dives across the whole mid lane, but Lord is up Mirko, and he wants to...
Esme, you need the ice cream one, bro.
Let's see if they can keep, once again, such a...
Oh, Kufsky, come on. Fanny has no fucking blue. She's looking like a fucking goofy goober as of right now. Get in there, Esme, get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Hey.
Not be able to find anyone, and they will back away. It's a 2-for-0 for Meta. But yeah, Alter Ego, they get
I love crackhead players.
I'm
all in your face. Oh yeah, yeah.
This is the second Lord Alter Ego has kind of whiffed a little bit, and I'm wondering if maybe you're forcing it. Yes, you went out on this big team fight, you go for Lord, and this is the second time you've lost 2 or 3 members while taking the Lord, and now you're getting nothing out of this push. So I think from here on, you got to kind of rethink it. Position yourself in that Lord. Use Kopsky to zone a little bit. Don't let any come in, but something happening in the bottom lane now.
Oh damn, that boy got bursted actually.
This is a very very weird engager from Alter Ego.
Now they got collapsed on.
Here, as that's 3 members taken down, and they lose 2 fatalities in that fight. So Meta, they've just gained a huge advantage this time around. They were able to actually equalize the gold lead as well.
This Beatrix is fucking.
Every time Alter Ego has an advantage, it seems like
I think he's nervous. The Beatrix. He doesn't seem like that bad, but like.
I feel like they are coming out.
I think he's nervous.
On top of so many
I can
things,
see
every
it.
time
Sense it.
trying to engage, nothing too major though. Meta still winning in towers right now, holding the lead. A little bit of a gold lead, pretty much a dead even. Still feel like it could go either way. Both teams being pretty aggressive over on the map. Something I wanted to mention earlier when you said Keep's name. We haven't really talked about him a lot, and he only has 2 deaths. Earlier only had 1, and I wanted to talk about him then. Now he's got 2, so it's a little bit rougher, but still, as we're creeping into closer to the 20.
That was weird though, the Sisu XP shit early game. Maybe that's their strat. It worked early game actually, and then they left the blue up. Ballman didn't even take it, and the fan didn't even take it. Like Fanny should have took it because like he was thriving early game.
Items here, 3 dominance ices here. Okay. I understand they're up against a lot of shield, and there you go. That's the pressure that they have. The real world relation locks them in place with a Abyssal Strike to follow it through. Carti gonna get caught there, but Sanguine Fogs will be able to
He's
help
pulling up with the utility though.
Caught, going for the damage once again. They're gonna be able to slow him down, and killing spree will be picked up by Mikasa. Meta here in the late game. They're pushing the pace. They're getting the damage done. Gmail.com with the
all right. Oh, you thought it was. Yeah, but like look at the like wave clear on the left side.
Still has that immortality, so not that much, you know, it wasn't much of a threat there. But again, Meta, they're playing this really well in this late stage of the game.
Yeah, and they're playing around with
BTK paid already, yeah.
So well, right?
If you want to go watch the BTK games, we're running the stream, bro.
They're waiting for the moment. Right there, we just saw all of Alter Ego grouped up. Mikasa lays down the road manipulation. 6 uses a heart guard to get onto 2 easy, or Annie in past fights, and they just keep it in that range. And you just see all of the members inside of the road manipulation slowly drop down in health. So Meta not taking fights when they're not ready, you know? When they are, when everyone has these ultimates and they have the combos ready to go, they make the play happen. Alter Ego needs to be careful of that. They can't be taking fights on Meta's terms. They have to find their own way around this, because if they don't, they're just going to keep on falling inside that world manipulation.
Well, this might be it, right? Go for the pickoffs, and Howl, there you go. He gets caught out, and the burst comes through to collapse as well. Once again,
a Ballman shouldn't be trying to fucking stop an Eve, bro. Doesn't Ballman first skill stop the Evo?
Aizen goes very deep into that
was a little bit of a mistake.
They need to back out of this one, but maybe they can go for one more. Mikasa gets taken low, but Gmail, he jumps in on
fucking Fanny, give her the fucking blue buff, bro. Give her the fucking blue.
To finish Mikasa off, and it's still just a 1-for-0 for Alter.
Oh, Beatrix, weird second skill. You're supposed to second skill into bushes on us, man.
Can just go for it. Gmail.com forced to back away, and Kotsky, he's left all alone the bottom side. He will be collapsed on. He will lose his immortality. He does go for a Tyrant's Rage onto 2, but it will not be able to be followed up through. Maybe I was wrong though. Gmail dishes out a lot of damage, but it was only on to the roamer. 6 takes a lot, but he's gonna be able to recall, sustain back up. His Annie.
FQ1 do the bus, Sanjif.
With that Ice Queen wand, is able to slow Keep down, but it seems like Meta don't really want to push it more, push forward more. They want to just back up. Gmail though, he has other plans. He wants to be the one. He wants to be the one to.
Oh, get in there, let's make it in there. Yeah, yeah, sprint. Oh, yeah, yeah.
He just gets caught out in the real world manipulation again, and Meta. They somehow were able to turn that around once again. It was 1-for-0, now it's 2-for-1.
Yeah, Alter Ego needs to know when to back off. Meta, and I think it's become a problem for Gmail as well.
Carti was the second best team in NA. Actually, bro, it's up for grabs right now. I'm not sure.
Fires up first skill, fires up grenade,
we'll see.
And just melts down. Lord does go over to Meta. This time, this is their first Lord, though they have always responded well to the past Lords. This could be a bad position for Alter Ego here.
It's a very bad position. Like right now, the Sicilian hasn't been able to get any stacks in, right? Like they've been fighting a whole lot. The skirmishes coming through, and take a look at the items, right? Sicilian was forced again because they left out so many.
Is this Mobazane's friend?
Heroes open.
What?
Mobazane's friend. Just went for. They did actually want more anti-healing. Should they have gone for an NOD here instead of Dominance Ice for the Sicilian?
I mean, the Necklace of Durance, I
always
know
know Team First Blood was good. I used to play with them a lot.
In theory, it should work pretty well, right? It should kind of drop everyone down, and then at least some of
Off
the
stream.
rest of your team can pick up some magic defense to deal with Mikasa right now, because that is obviously their biggest issue. The real manipulation is shredding down Milk, all of those things. But enough item talk. Lord is crashing in onto this inhibitor, Mirko.
I want to see another Kufsky play.
Outside taken down here by the Lord, and that's Mikasa again. Just he knows when to.
Nah, his team is not there. He can't ult that.
Because of that, Carti's engaged will not
Yeah,
be
he
able to mount
fucking got
anything.
bursted.
Topside, though, Gmail,
Granny's
he's gonna get outplayed. He gets
low
out
as shit, she does.
Look at Meta. They're looking for the base this time around. Eisen jumps in for the damage, but it's Carti who jumps in once again for the Tyrant's Revenge. Doesn't get the Tyrant's Revenge onto anyone. He gets kited and killed. The killing spree will be picked up by
Blunder.
Destiny. They're looking to end the
It's
game.
the inexperience, bro. It's the
Game
inexperience.
number 1 for
Like, one thing I do know, the right side has played in other tournaments.
But Meta seemed
I'm
to
not sure about
always
left side.
kind of have the edge,
Maybe they
right?
changed the in-game names, but I
Even
could tell the
when
nervousness
even
was in them.
When Alter Ego was
Like, that Beatrix didn't look that bad, to be honest, but, like, he was doing stupid shit just because he was scared.
Gmail.com and everything. It seemed like Meta had
I know it's easier said than done about anxiety and anxiousness and stuff, but bro, at the end of the day, it's a video game, bro, and you're gonna continue on living, you know?
They take the game, 2015, a much longer game than what we saw earlier, 21 minutes. Definitely, I mean, a good fight from Alter Ego. I wanted to see Keep pop off a bit more. Maybe, like you said, he just wasn't able to get those stacks, getting choked out a little bit, sitting at 3-2-2. Not do the greatest, and maybe Necklace of Durance would have been the item to pull in. So many dominance ices, and honestly, all of them are only sitting with one magic key.
But I'm a caster, not an ACT, but I'm shattered because you're not playing, but hope you're doing good.
If they want to try to pull this
Thank you,
game
bro.
3.
Kind of say that this was
Actually, they should put me in that casting shit, bro.
It was actually Alter Ego who's winning at 69% to 31%.
Kopsky goes in with the Tyrant Rage. He ults 3 people.
That late stage of the game. Once that
Eisen with the follow-up.
turned around in that Lord fight, right? The first
Da, 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 da,
Lord
da,
fight,
da, 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 da.
Ego had the
I could actually cast though if I really wanted to.
able to get the Lord,
I think I'm alright at it.
They lost 2 members, means that again, it's Meta who have map control.
When I really try.
Can clear out the Lord and who can just position themselves better. That's exactly what got them to win. Alter Ego a little bit too aggressive in that bottom side play, and they lose 3 members. They lose 2 immortalities.
I'll put in a word.
That was just the beginning of the end for them.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned too aggressive, and you stole the words out of my mouth. I was thinking trigger happy, right? And even with the composition, with the Fanny and all of this aggression, very, very trigger happy. Always wanting to take a fight,
Oh,
even
diving
when
right
they
to the
were
next game.
losing. Like Gmail continuing to come in and try to get to that back line. And as the game went on, the strategy just started to dwindle off, and there just seemed to be no change up. You know, sometimes you have to know when, all right, we need to take a back foot now. We need to play on the defensive. We need to not play like we're winning this game throughout the whole thing, especially if you're starting to lose the game. Hopefully in this game they do switch some things up. Maybe we don't see the Fanny this time. Maybe they, you know, switch the way they want to draft this out. But Meta standing at the leader here. We will be jumping into the draft. Meta this time will have first ban, first pick.
I'm about to go eat some raw tuna fish, no bread, no fucking mayonnaise, because I'm like that. Easy. I'll be right back.
This is being streamed. There is a little bit more pressure on these players to perform. A lot of people are watching them, and maybe because of that, they're getting a little bit too much momentum, right? Adrenaline rush is a thing. They could be maybe too pumped with adrenaline. They're too aggressive because they're too hype, right? Especially because a lot of these teams, like you mentioned, are rookies. The players are rookies, and we'll just have to see in game number 2 whether or not they're able to calm themselves down, keep it chill, because it's gonna get tough, especially for Alter Ego, considering that right now Meta, they're at match point. 1 more game to end it all, and we can already see, like you mentioned, the first pick already taken by Meta. With the 1-1 ban, they're surely maybe trying to look for another Yve first pick.
Yeah, leaving themselves open. The Yve worked so well for Mikasa, and even the whole team just worked around it so well as well. It's not like she was just a great Yve player. The whole team knew how they wanted to take every single team fight. And even the Angela, I haven't seen, I mean, I know the Angela is popular for a lot of teams, the combos, pairing it up with the Ling, certain things like that, but definitely not the most meta pick, at least over here in NA, right? But they made it work very, very well. We were worried about the Esmeralda, and that was a definite miss from Alter Ego in the first draft. Hopefully, they've collected themselves, they let the adrenaline go down, and they're ready for this second game. Akai getting picked off here. Valentina, Eve coming out, getting banned off from Alter Ego. So a solid ban from them, learning their lesson. This is going to force Meta to bring in something new.
Yeah, the respect is being shown here in game number 2. We already saw what the Eve was capable of doing, and I agree with the game this time around, right? MVP was definitely Mikasa in game number 1. Just enabled the team so well, was the initiator in a lot of these fights, but they've left another hero open. A hero that was banned in game number 1, Xavier now on the hands of Mikasa. We'll see him on another high ground hero, as we are going to take a look at Alter Ego, who are hovering instantly on that Beatrix. Now, they picked Beatrix first in game number 1. Do they want to go for that again? Or, yes, here it is. I wanted to mention it. Terizla is open here in game 2. They can take it with the Beatrix, maybe, or they can take this and put it as a roamer. That's something we've been seeing a whole lot of in Indonesia. Terizla, roamer, so much damage, a lot of good engage, and you're so tanky, man. You're so tanky on Terizla.
So when they pick up the Terizla roamer, we've seen a few teams try it. It hasn't really done super well. Do you still pick up like the Bloodlust Axe to give yourself some of that sustainability, or do you just go full tank on the roam Terizla?
It really depends, right? If you already have that initial lead, I feel like going for the Bloodlust Axe, just dealing out damage and sustaining based on your base damage alone would be great. But if it is somewhat even, or if you do fall behind on the Terizla roam, it is somewhat better to just go full tank. We need someone to just stay in front, take and soak in as much damage as possible. But again, now that they do have that Terizla picked up, it's time for Meta to now try to counterpick it. What do they want to pick in the gold lane? In the XP lane, perhaps, against a Beatrix, against a Terizla. My bet would be a Yuzong here for the XP lane, but they instead are hovering over a clip that worked well in game number 1, and an Edith. Now, hey, this is an interesting pick. We haven't seen Edith in such a long time. Hey, she's in the game. Glad to see her still in the game, because I haven't seen her literally, I think, in 3 months, man. It's been a rough few patches.
Yeah, and what's funny is she does have like those CC capabilities. She does have the engage capabilities. Wondering if they're going to opt to put her in the EXP lane up against this Terizla, or as a roamer or something of that nature. I know a lot of teams have been favoring her as a roamer for those early game invade, like those early game pressure, trying to get some nice ganks off inside. Because if you get caught up in that, you know, the toss, the knock up, the whole chain.
I decided to say fuck the tuna and opted for 3 bananas because I'm a monkey.
Yeah, and you can see again the Bauman jungle being prioritized here for Alter Ego, and I can see why, right? Aizen, he was performing really well in game number 1, even despite his team losing in that early stage, right? He was always the consistent member. He was the one who was getting objectives on the board with the lethal counter, getting kills and picks. But yeah, so far we haven't really seen that much from Bauman, right? Even when he got that 7-kill lead, he wasn't really able to punish more in towards that late game. He does fall off. So currently, it's the same ban coming in from both teams, Lilia and Karina.
Vic with counter Terizla.
And if they follow the same trend, it's, yeah, they might just go for
Nowadays, you can't really kill Terizla. That's why I like playing Chow, because when I play Chow, like, I just clear the waves and dip. You don't have to beat the other laner, bro. You could just stall. It's not like when I play Uranus, I solo kill the Esme, you know? I just stall. I stall them, and I keep up with gold, and then I be annoying. It's not all about solo killing the enemy laner, too. You know that, right?
Fanny can be banned here, right? I mean, wait. They might just go for...
He's very strong. True, but like, you know? It's not like you gotta fucking kill him 24/7.
I mean, you've already taken out the Ling, you've already taken out the Karina. Obviously, they're thinking about this just as hard as you are.
Go for ganks on him. You gotta jump that bastard. Can't really like solo kill him.
He played the Ballman last time. They're here, Dyroth. Good call on that one.
Xbox stronger lane, but I want Terizla? Not really, nope. I don't think so.
From the jungle,
my opinion.
of the side of meta here, do we see something?
I think Xbox is dog shit, and that's someone. Not even someone. That's the best Xbox, and NA saying he's dog shit.
Aizen's keeping it simple with the Ballman, the same exact hero we saw him play last time. Yes, he did have a great record, but it wasn't enough to take the win, right? So I want to see a little bit of a switch up, and they have brought that with the Terizla, but right now they still have the Beatrix, they still have the Ballman. They need to maybe change something here. Kaboski played a great Kufra last time. I don't know
Victor, where your mom at?
That would do.
Where your mom at? Where your mom at?
Couple possibilities open. Wondering.
Oh yeah.
is open right now, something that's been banned a lot. Could do maybe decent against the Edith. And
oh, they're picking the same shit.
Meta has in store.
The same goal in on the Beatrix,
Right
same
now,
jungle
it
on
does seem
Bowman.
like Alter Ego, they're setting up
Same
for
Clint.
a front-to-back
Barely did shit though.
competition, right? They already have the Terizla, they have the Bowman, two beat
Edith.
members in the
Didn't
front,
Edith get
two
buffed?
Beatrix in the back. Maybe now get some more. Maybe I feel like okay, they go for another frontline. Esmeralda gets picked up, so I was right.
You're
Again,
right.
the Terizla goes to the roam position. All right, that's gonna be interesting to see. But the Paquito will be picked up, and yes, that Ruby pick would actually be. Yeah, that would be really good. That would really shut down the momentum coming in from Alter Ego, considering that they have.
I remember when I went 0-13.
Heroes.
I don't know.
Position, it gets locked
That's
in.
not allowed.
Now Alter Ego, they need a solid mage. Yes. Oh, that just. Yeah,
My favorite hero right now?
It's a full front to back composition.
The most 5 played heroes I play are like my favorite heroes.
Meta.
Yeah, but that Ruby can definitely spell trouble for
Clint
Alter
Esme,
Ego
Chow.
there. Especially
Same
because
shit.
these melee heroes aren't like, they're not, I mean, Ballman's got some mobility. Yes, the Esmeralda has some mobility, but not like dash mobility, you know? And when they try to do this,
Oh,
if
that is
Six
really
can be
thing.
there to catch them and stop them in their engages. It's going to be helpful for Mikasa and Destiny. Also with this kind of front-to-back composition from Meta as well, able to, I feel like that could be the breaking point right there for Alter Ego. They need to find a way to work around this Ruby on these engages, because if she's there to stop them,
I like
it's
Marksman and
definitely
Wayman maybe,
gonna
that
be a
good
problem.
counter to Rizla. Yeah. Yeah, because you could like kite him out. You could like run away from him quickly and get your sacks easily.
Because I was right on some of the predictions, like the Dyroth man and the Terizla roam. I'm gonna go still sticking with Alter Ego. I would love to see the series go full 3 games, right? 2-1 would be amazing to watch. But Trex, do you have the same opinion?
I always like a best of 3. I want to see competition. I'm not a big sweep fan. Of course, I mean, I do like watching it occasionally if it's like or something, but I'd rather see a big competition, and it is possible. I wouldn't say that Alter Ego just got swamped last game. I wouldn't say that they just got completely
Yeah, they didn't. They
destroyed or
didn't. They
anything.
fought.
They did
Left
have
side fought
the
last
early
game.
game, and they
Well, I mean,
were
right side
able
now.
to make some nice plays.
They
They
swapped.
just kind of whiffed and made some rough plays during the Lord time. So I think this time what they need to do is approach the Lord in a different situation. If they do get an advantage, don't overkill. Take a step back, take a breath, evaluate the situation, and make your next play correctly.
Oh wow, this is a very aggressive movement from Alter Ego already in the early stage. They actually cancel out the regeneration as well, so Destiny, he's forced to...
Clint, did they get that cannon minion? Come on. Pussy. Come on. You know me, Chief. I would have been in there like, yeah, let me get that. Let me get that 130. I just need that. Yeah. I would have pulled up on that bastard again.
Meta didn't really punish Alter Ego for roaming that early in the game, so it's just really worth it right now for Alter Ego, especially for Milk in that gold lane, who's able to get, I think Destiny wasn't able to get the gold minion.
Yeah, not only that, so Alter Ego once again keeping some fast rotations. Last time, of course, they had the Fanny, so that was why we see the fast rotations. But even with this Terizla as a roam, they seem to be wanting to move around, and they're focusing on this gold lane once again. They want to try to set
Edith
back
XP.
a little bit. Annie and Keep, having
I haven't seen this shit in a long
endless
time.
battle here, nothing too
Well, not a long
major.
time, but in a
Down
minute.
the bottom lane might be a little bit of action. Paquito, 2easy4, trying to steal this camp away. So both teams kind of clashing.
If they actually cast, would you do it? I would if I'm not playing.
The way Meta, I feel like Meta's being a bit more aggressive in the early game than what we saw last time. Kind of answering back to these early rotations that Alter Ego's trying to make, saying, no, this time you're not going to just go anywhere you want. We're going to meet you where you want to meet.
So far in the early stage though, it is very similar to game number 1. It is still Alter Ego who are controlling the map, getting that neutral objective, but yeah, there you go, Meta. Oh my god, Annie just flickers forward, gets the onward there, gets the Earth Shatter. We'll be able to pick up the first blood as gmail.com with the Terizla roam and the sprint is able to find one trade. That is still worth it for Alter Ego. They got the objective, they got a 1-for-1, and they get Mikasa of all the heroes there.
That Clint getting fucked up and then hate to see it, bro. Hate to see it. Hate to see it.
Into that mid lane.
Yeah, and we already saw Mikasa kind of falling behind in the mid lane earlier when that rotation happened, trying to clean up these minions as it comes towards her instead of being ahead in the rotation. So Alter Ego seem like they have a very solid early game in game 2. Like you said, controlling the map, keeping it up. But Meta, seems to be okay with that. Even in game 2, I think as long as they can, wait for that time, kind of like what we saw in game 1, because they did. Penalty zone coming in on a 6 here. He does flicker out, able to get away, but Melk does not want to let that happen. Melk will go down. A nice play from them.
Yeah, this is just why Terizla feels so strong right now, right? The base damage from his abilities is just so insane. He also has that crazy engage potential with the ultimate. So right now they're looking for collapse again.
Collapse on that. Get there. Get in there. Yeah, get in there. Come on. Collapsies.
Gets the knockout strike and the
Collapse
damage
keys.
comes through. Meta, such very good patience.
Collapse, boss.
Just wait it out, waiting
guys.
to get there to punish them.
And this is what we keep seeing from Meta, right?
Oh yeah, get in there. Oh, he
that's what
denied
I
your
really
shit.
Oh, they know to wait for the moment to strike off cam. Aizen will go down. Another beautiful pick from 6. I'm guessing we saw a 6 locking him up possibly, and Too Easy for How coming in with a knockout punch. So Meta waiting for the moment to strike and finding it every single time throughout game 1, game 2. Gold now getting to about it even. So as we creep into this mid game, Meta once again finding their spike.
This is, literally playing exactly the same as game number 1, right? Alter Ego with the initial neutral objective control. They lose out on one skirmish, and instantly Meta, they just recover from it. They get control, and now look at this. The Terizla goes in with a sprint, and he will be punished instantly. The Dawning Light, Annie with the ultimate, everyone just dealing out so much damage, and Alter Ego can't really withstand it right now. I don't know. Did the Terizla go for the Bloodlust Axe like we mentioned because they were pretty ahead in the early stage? Because it feels like he's really squishy right now.
Yeah, taking a little bit too much damage. Again, the Keto is doing pretty well right now. Too Easy for Hal will be. I mean, he's 2-0 and 3, so you're gonna have to be careful. He's got the War Axe locked in. Terizla is going for Bloodlust Axe and hasn't even picked up.
Ricky should be a caster if it's a great, funny, and nice voice.
Possibly.
Bro, I sound like a polar bear with a lisp, bro. You know those Japanese fucking demon masks? If that could talk, that's what I sound like.
You've now taken 2 deaths on gmail.com, right? And now he is very far behind, and he cannot be that frontline engager, not for a while at least.
Yeah,
but you have to ask me, I wouldn't mind.
Once again from Howell, dishing out damage onto Gmail, who goes in for a little bit more. Sanguine Claws connecting onto.
I like representing America.
Towards the bad impact, but Meta, they are able to back away. Alter Ego don't commit into that fight. Howell still waiting in that bush, looking for to deal more damage on to Aizen. But both teams, they're just going back to their lanes, respective lanes. Destiny, respecting the damage, will just recall. He has lost a lot of HP. Not too sure where that came from. Was it the Matrix or maybe perhaps was it Aizen? Yeah, both teams are just looking for skirmishes, and there you go. That's the mistake field to catch them out, and that's the kill picked up by Annie. A killing spree. Keep.
I can see the difference between that Esme, Keep, and Annie. I can see the difference.
Annie, just massive in this game, and they're looking for more. Mystic Field connecting at will. Mikasa has just been so on point from game 1 to game 2. Meta gets a huge lead here, 7-2 the scoreboard.
Yeah, 7-2. 1,000 gold lead. Meta now taking a nice lead here. Not only that, but taking some towers.
Alter Ego, quote unquote, is not fucking definitely not paying that as
good as that. We may see a bit more action coming from him. He hasn't taken a single death yet, which for me, for a gold laner in the early
maybe
game,
because they're nervous after losing one.
You don't really need any kills. Just farm up your items, get ready for the mid game so you can start making some strikes. One thing I gotta say that I've noticed, Alter Ego has no real disengage. To whereas we have the Mystic Field from Mikasa, we have 6 who we knew was gonna be a problem for Alter Ego this game. If Meta doesn't want to take a fight, they have a lot of possibilities to get away from it. They also have good possibilities to catch Alter Ego. Alter Ego, their only real engage right now is the penalty zone. Yes, you have the Falling Star Moon from Keith, but they're just kind of lacking, I feel, in that mechanic of these team fights.
Yeah, and it really feels like Alter Ego, they kind of want to contest these neutral objectives, but they are kind of hesitant with it, right? You can see it. Keith, he goes in, but the rest of the team were just not on the same page, and now Keith will actually be zoned away, isolated from from the other members on his team. Gmail.com.
Like, it's not even that much of a gold lead. I literally feel like the right side right now is just getting fucking demoralized.
pulling Cobb's back to play.
Now the goalie even keep fucking stretching. Because they were like 2K goal behind, acting like they were like 10K goal behind.
And I think it might be, yeah, I think right now it is worth it for Alter Ego to get a little bit more map pressure back by taking that mid lane turret.
Yeah, but Mikasa taking that death in the early game does not seem to be phasing her. Even early on in that scrim,
did any know you just all magic damage? Even I don't know that, bro. I don't even know that.
Right? Now he's already got some core items set in.
Not everyone knows the same shit, bro.
And that's really, I mean, at this phase of the game,
I know a lot of shit about the game because I've been playing for 6 years, but there's still mad shit I don't know about, bro.
Amount of damage, Milk taking a bit too much. Penalty zone coming in here, Mirko.
Yeah, 6 gonna get caught there. Mystic Field again.
Nice.
Dawning Light finds another killing spree picked up by Mikasa. He's just dealing out so much damage. He's looking for one more. He will get it. It's a double kill from Mikasa.
Mikasa looking like face hugger? Question mark? Question mark?
It's just been so on point. The Mystic Field, the Dawning Light again, always so efficiently used just to chain in the damage to get the kills.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be tough for Alter Ego to try to come back from this, right? I mentioned that they'd have no real disengage. They're even at this point with gmail.com being so squishy, you know, opting for that Bloodlust X Firks. They have no one that can really engage without just getting melted down. He's also so behind on gold right now. Definitely a problem for Alter Ego here right now. And yes, he is a roam, and he's not like 2 behind 6 who's also roam, but still opting for that Bloodlust may have been a huge problem. Lord is up right now, already down to 50% health. I don't know if Alter Ego wants to contest this.
I feel like it's gonna be it's really tough to contest this. They're gonna lose out of the fight, but it might
Twisted tank, not bad.
They get the Sanguine Claws connected there.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, have confidence, bro. Like, fuck.
That's a big member taken
not that far behind, bro.
Now with a 4v4 actually would keep taken down on the bottom side, but Alter Ego seems to have the advantage this time around because, again, the jungler was the one who was picked off from meta.
Yeah, now we're finally seeing a little bit of patience from Alter Ego. Game 1, Alter Ego would have went straight for that Lord, but this time, we even the playing field. You take one, we take one across the map, and now does look like there may be a contention finally, as Annie is in the back wave, so in the bottom lane, so Alter Ego will have the advantage here.
It's all about Mikasa, how he positions here. He's gonna go.
Oh, Ruby, maldito diablo.
They're able to combo it together. They get the from Destiny, and the Lord will fall to the hands of Alter Ego. Mikasa way too aggressive there. Milk punishes him there, but again, it's meta finding the better team fight on top of Alter Ego, who gets the Lord, the objective. They're the ones who have map pressure.
I'm watching a replay right now. I'm watching a replay. Yeah. Alter Ego gets first Lord. Meta strikes back and takes the advantage over.
Yeah, that shit is bugged. Ha! They gotta fix it.
Oh, that was beautiful, man. And the fact that it was comboed in instantly with the Mystic Field, instantly with the Dawning Light, that was just such good coordination coming through. And I mentioned it, right? It's all about Mikasa, how he positions in these team fights. And obviously it was 6 with a huge play, but the follow-up coming through was just so massive from Destiny and Mikasa.
Yeah, beautiful plays over. I mean, over the map 6, this Ruby has been coming.
It's not even. Xavier, that shit wasn't even a Lord kill replay, bro. That shit was a Lord defend replay, bro. Fuck out of here.
But 203, still not a single death. So even if I was trying to argue for Alter Ego's late game, you know, meta still has a lot of stuff up their sleeves. If this game happens to go into the 20+ minute time, it's gonna definitely be a hard answer. Yes, they have Milk, but Milk is also falling far behind. Meta staying aggressive here up in the top lane.
Yeah, we've seen glimpses of brilliance from Alter Ego's composition, how they were able to pick up Howl in the skirmish earlier before the loss. But again, oh my goodness, the Mystic Field just connects again, and they're able to find one more. Sanguine Claws, though, bringing them back, and that's going to be Gmail.com.
Sisu and Charisma combo. I like the comp.
He's going to have to fall as
I like the synergy comps. Man tappers. See, yeah, not being tricked. Flicker. Yeah, Flicker and Milk. Yeah. Yeah, you wasn't doing that shit last game. Yeah, Flicker and boss. Yeah. Yeah. Where's that demon mode at? Where's that demon mode at? Definitely wasn't doing that shit last game. Yeah, they gotta fix that. No sound.
Lock up these plays, these combos between all of their heroes, but Alter Ego, for the first time, I feel like in the past 2 games, finally landing some combos of their own, gmail.com, seeming a little bit bulkier finally. So I was a little worried about their late game possibilities, but now, with the position of how that last team fight went, it does look like there's still a sliver of hope
Ruby.
for Alter Ego.
Come on.
Oh,
no. I wasn't the same. But still, it's weird for them to just stand in a bush like that right in front of it.
Still targeted penalty zone. Gonna be popped by Eisen to knock both of these members up. But look at the members who were taken down. It was 6 traded for Kopsky. And that's a shutdown picked up by Hao. A double kill onto Milk, onto Kopsky.
Jungling too shabby. The pack. Really not too shabby.
They're losing members left, right, and center. It's a 4-for-1 trade meta here. Again, with the team fight to pick up the Lord.
Man, it looked so picture perfect for them. You know, they're sitting in this bush, 6 just walks right into them. But the moment that team fight evolved, you see Kopsky kind of fall off to the side. They all split up, and too easy for Hal. Smelt the blood in the water. He knew his job. He moved into that back line and just started picking up kills. Meta, once again, just showing dominance in these team fights, knowing how to make those split decisions. Even when it looks like it's going sour for you, they know how to turn a team fight around, and quickly. That wasn't a long team fight. They were just able to capitalize on a few small mistakes of Alter Ego and take it. Lord, now in the hands of Meta. This could be bad for Alter Ego. Can the game go down with this Lord, Mirko?
Comes down to, honestly, right? Yeah, the base, I feel like it could definitely be an end here for Meta. Oh, and my goodness, Annie, ruthless on it, goes in for the Earth Shadow.
I don't really know why he did that. Good try, but I don't know why his teammates wasn't there.
Timed that Sanguine Claws almost to perfection, getting out of that combo. It would have been really, really bad for Alter Ego if they did lose Kopsky there. But look at the siege now, coming down. Bottom side and top side.
Why is 4 people defending one Lord? There's 2 other fucking lanes around.
Trying to clear it out. 6 looking for the engages once again.
Still couldn't defend it.
I'm offended. Finding only Gmail, who is the roamer. He is going to be able to look for the penalty zone once more. He only gets Howl there, but he will be able to burst it down. That's Alter Ego finding one in the siege. Meta looking for more though. Mystic Field again connecting it well onto Eisen. It's actually going to keep get targeting here. He goes in for the sprint to get out, but he falls. Gmail follows in very shortly there, as it is going to be Meta just completely wiping them. Eisen still here to defend with Kopsky as well. The bad impact does a lot, but the Mystic Field will find him. And look at Annie. He's just so objective. He goes in for the base. It's a 2-0 green sweep.
Meta, really, I mean, definitely a team to keep my eyes on. I feel like playing it clean. Also, even with the off-brand pick like that Edith, and Annie played it very well. I gotta say, I was a little worried about it at first, and she made it work. I mean, she was aggressive with it, but her teammates were always there. Mikasa, a rightful MVP, 7-2-9. Even taking a 2-minute death in the early game, was able to wipe the dust off and really just.
Wait, that might be a different kind of Mikasa. I thought that was fucking.
Oh, dude,
I don't know.
honestly,
I think those are. I think the red side is
after these 2 games, after the series.
Latin players, Latino players.
He enables his team. He can follow through if his team was the one to initiate these fights, right? We've seen it 6. When he gets it done, Mikasa's always there to follow it.
Guys, the next match is in 30 minutes. Let me know. Because I'll go back to rank right now.
2 or more people.
Yeah, I think at some point teams need to start respecting the Xavier, especially whoever goes up against Meta next game, which actually it's going to be Meta up against BTK in another week or 2. So might be a challenge. Xavier definitely something that they're going to want to keep their eyes on, right? Because Mikasa did not let us down at all.
I do have time for a game.
I'm excited to see how they play in the next round. Alter Ego, you guys did good. I'm glad to see you guys compete. You did make it to the top 32, right? You got through a grueling qualifier stage. A lot of teams signed up. A lot of teams tried their best. So you got onto screen, which is a great job. Hopefully, they train some more. They keep on trying to help boost up NA and get some more really good teams here. And we'll see you in the next North American Challengers tournament.
Absolutely, man. With that match out, done and dusted, Ultra Ego and Meta. It is going to be the third match of the day that we're going to have to put our focus onto. Ethereal going up against Hikaru Esports. Now, another matchup that's going to be quite interesting, all right? Tracks the fact that, again, these are two teams that are relatively new going up against each other. I am really wishing for a close game here.
Now, Ethereal, I would say, has a little bit more experience, at least from my view, right? So Ethereal's actually in the squad league right now. They are the lowest team on the leaderboard, so they haven't done amazing there, but they're going up, but at least they've been getting some practice against like teams like Area 77, teams like the Valley, teams like Insomniac, so they know how it feels to play against some of the heavier hitters here. So I would say that possibly they are the favorite here. They did win both of their games in the qualifiers. A lot of teams went to the loser brackets and were just able to make the cut. Now,
Gentlemen, wait, who you guys flaming in the chat? The fuck happened? Yeah, you guys are saying a lot of goofy shit. I'm not even gonna read it. You guys are talking about resume in front of me, bro. A lot of goofy shit in that chat. Jesus. Chat being a coach. I mean, listen. Like, it's cool to give your opinion and stuff, and if you're aware of some kind of knowledge that I don't have or some other streamer don't have, that's fine. But if you're just gonna say bullshit, you know, you don't know about it, bro. Only speak on something that you truly believe and that you know is right. If not, then you just look stupid. Play Leomord? Maybe. What up, Ferdez? Where's my mods at? They've been slacking on me. Jesus. I don't see 16 OP and hugs and the little ladies anymore. I'm about to cry. Manta! Why you don't solo queue with me? Then that's not solo queue. I don't mind going solo queue. It's hard. And I don't care about my win rate. Why did I Lapu AFK that game? I'm not sure. I'm not aware. I don't know. Smoking on this chat pack. I just realized the pin message. The dude's name is Wen Dulu Feed. Oh shit. Guys, any nicotine fiends out there? Let me have a chat with the nicotine fiends. The man said present chief. Oh man, my fans, I love him. Present chief. Yo, bro, wake up in the morning, bro, yo, whatever, whenever you wake up, you look to your left, your right, see if you're sitting on it, maybe, you know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, where that bitch at? She need it. I ain't shit without it, I ain't shit with it, feel me? If you don't care about win rate, come play with me, bro. Bro, you think I'm just gonna play with everyone? Everyone ask, bro. If I have to play with one person, I have to play with another. That's why sometimes I do fan games. Well, I used to do them before I came back to streaming. JL, bro. I don't know if you know, but like, damn, I didn't want to sound arrogant, bro. Let me stop, bro. Like,
The enemy is banning.
I'm trying to be more nice here, bro. But I don't know. Cause you sounding real goofy right now, bro. I gotta put you on the spot. You sounding real goofy. That's all I gotta say. And that's coming from the ZSman 3, bro. Sounding kind of goofy.
I am more
Please ban
than
a hero.
weapon.
You know what I'm saying? Chat, he sounded kind of goofy. I gotta put him on the spot. He's looking a little goofy.
I am me, and always will be. No matter
You're playing against Zane? No way. No way I'm playing against Zane with beaners.
This time,
Your
the
team
choice
is
is
banning.
mine.
Nah, it's okay to talk about builds and shit because obviously we're all here trying to improve, right, and get better. So like, if we could share knowledge, but like, if you're saying stupid shit, bro, and you're just trying to lead my chat to the wrong way, and especially me as an Esme player, and I know there's a lot of Silanders that watch my stream, whether they go to XP, it's like, bro, stop. Stop.
Opposing forces breed life.
I'm actually going against Zane. I may have to pick a spicy hero if I'm going against that bastard.
It is in despair that I see
The enemy
No?
is
Okay. Why not play with Zane right now? Because he's trio Q. He would just queuing up randomly, and I'm just only here for one game, you know? And then I'll go back to watching that shit.
Come on, Dexter. It's our showtime.
I will protect you.
It's being annoying.
Please pick a hero.
LOL. Laughing out loud. You got the whole chat laughing right now. Take something spicy though. I mean, it is solo queue, bro. You know we don't give a fuck. You know we don't give a shit about anything. Might have to pop out. I mean, we have a lot of magic. Am I supposed to be going? Oh, you want me to go jungle maybe? You know what I'm saying, dude? You know what I'm saying, dude?
Enemy is picking.
Falling apart.
Month up.
My magic flows as freely as the winds.
Your team is picking.
Yo, I missed it. Yo, I missed the days of playing YSS 24/7. I literally got like 1,000 games on that poor bastard.
The hunt begins.
Guys, what boots does Zane go on YSS nowadays? Like what red tree, I mean? Thingy, blah blah blah. Nobody's gonna answer me. I fucking hate monkeys. Hate monkeys. Bloody. Blue, bloody, bloody.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them.
JL, you know nothing about BTK, don't you?
Deployed. Initiate retreat.
He's fucking up my 1-2. What a scumbag.
My reputation is built on my bravery and loyalty. A good army should be flexible, like water. Our victory will be decisive.
First blood. An ally has been slain.
That ass? Fucking, I wrote you this shit. Now that Thamu's invading me. Come on, top. Come on, top.
You won't be defeated. Only by facing the enemy can one know his true self.
Jesus Christ.
A true warrior never backs down from a fight.
Okay, game's over. Okay, you didn't even help me with it. You were staying mid. Man top. Man top. So I don't fucking... Bro, every time I play solo kill, it's fucking stupid. Whatever. As long as I get to look like my fans, we're okay, gentlemen.
Path to power.
Duty, honor, and homeland.
Ult to the turret.
A good army should be flexible, like water. Only by facing the enemy can one know his true self.
Beware of ambush.
A true warrior never backs down from a fight. If you can predict the enemy's moves, you won't be defeated. Rain down the fire! Stay loyal. Stay honored.
You have slain an enemy.
I go wherever the wind takes me.
Suck my dick.
Duty, honor.
The enemy has slain the turtle. Launch
you can predict the enemy's moves, you won't be defeated.
And I club is fed. And he got inspired. What's up, fuck? Bro.
Stay loyal. Stay
Alright. How old are you, bro? I'm 21. What's the chance if you follow me back in ML? Slim to none. Unlucky? Nah, I don't give a shit.
A good army should be flexible, like water.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Path to power.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Rain down the fire.
Our turret is under attack.
Duty, honor. Only by facing the enemy one know his true self.
Hey, not bad.
Our turret is under
6K?
attack.
Yeah, we probably lost this game. It'd be like that though.
A true warrior never backs down from a fight.
TNC. Nice, G.
50K match already complete? Yes, sir.
I go wherever the wind takes me.
Bro, ult? Flicker? No flicker? But the Lolita could do that.
Our victory will be decisive. Rain down the fire. My reputation is built on my bravery and loyalty. Our victory will be decisive.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. When you play solo queue, everything can happen, even when you lost 10K gold. You're right. You're actually, matter of fact, you're right. I've been playing solo queue a lot more. Totally right. Right
Only
side.
by facing the enemy can one know his true self. Never backs down from a fight.
You should have ulted him before he fucking ulted the vengeance.
Enemy has slain the turret. You have slain an enemy. Our turret is under attack.
Duty, honor, and
Our
homeland.
turret has been destroyed. Our turret is under attack.
If you can predict the enemy's
Our
moves,
turret
you
has
won't
been
be defeated.
destroyed.
Vic, when you gonna do fan games? I miss those old days. I'm in a moment of where I'm practicing myself, so I'm not doing a lot of fan games. But I will start doing them, especially on my private members only streams.
A good
Starting Monday. They gotta be a member for those.
I go wherever the wind takes me.
Fuck that.
Our turret is under attack. Okay.
I go wherever the wind takes me.
Sheesh.
An enemy has been slain.
Stay
Our
loyal.
turret is under attack.
the enemy. Rain down the fire.
I just thought I was gonna come. I was gonna try to immune his knock up and kill him, so he didn't fall for it. I see him.
Initiate retreat. Our turret will be destroyed.
A good army should be flexible.
Away from me.
Like water.
Shut down.
Only by facing the enemy.
Him?
One note is true.
Nah, I forgot my team is absolute dog shit. Pardon me.
Rain down the fire. A true warrior never backs down from a fight.
Oh, goal lane fed him. It'd be like that, gentlemen. That's what happens if you play solo queue. You guys know that. You guys play solo queue yourselves.
Our turret is under attack.
50k match ready complete. Yes, 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 yes. Rewind the stream if you want to go watch it. It was in the beginning of the stream.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Meta 1, I'll take a loss 2-0. Yeah, you watch that. Pop. 2-8, 0-5, 1-3, 1-3. Come on, you know that. You should know it. You should know it, Chief. Like when I get tilted or mad, usually, even though I try not to, it's usually because I played bad or some shit. If I know I couldn't do anything about it, I just sit there and chill.
A good army should be flexible, like water.
Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
If you can predict the enemy's moves, you won't be defeated. A true warrior never backs down from a fight.
Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
Rain down the fire. Our victory will be decisive.
You have slain an enemy. Our inhibitor turret is under attack.
I go wherever the wind takes me. My reputation is built on my bravery and loyalty.
See, I love you, bro. Love you too, bro. Toss. Toss. Fuck you, dude.
Rain down the fire. If you can predict the enemy's moves, you won't be defeated.
It's gonna be tough. We lose the team fight, we lose the game.
Only by facing the enemy can one know his true self.
You try Atlas? Oh, I got fucked. Nah, he's not that bad yet. Let me stop before someone goes over there. My dash just came up. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me.
Initiate retreat.
Duty, honor, and homeland.
The enemy has slain Lord.
Hey, not bad.
Has been slain. Okay.
Your thoughts be true.
Rain down the fire! I go wherever the wind takes me. A good army should be flexible, like
Our
wind.
inhibitor turret is under attack. Our turret has been destroyed.
Our victory will be decisive.
Hey, not bad.
Have been slain.
Defeat.
Guys, is NACT back on? Is NACT back on? Hello, is NACT back on? Matter of fact, I'll check for myself. It seems like it's gonna start. Would have an easy win for a opponent with saw you, but the outcome seems the same. What? Bro. Can't read chat, bro. You can't read chat, so bro. It doesn't matter how good you are, bro. You can still gonna get shit talk. It's gonna start in about 9 minutes. Should I play Brawl or some shit? I might just go smoke a cigarette, to be honest. If you get chance of winning an ACT, in my opinion, it should be like 99.9. I mean, if you want to be technical, we never lost to NA tournament, right? We're like 6-time champions in America. All the tournaments we competed in, we never lost. So technically speaking, if you want to be like, you know, technical, it's 100%. Yeah, it might be a smoke break, bro. Might be a smoke break. Let me just put the NECT on my screen before I go. I gotta put the fucking music down a little bit. Oh. T-Rex thought beat the king chance of winning with like 70%. That's his opinion, bro. Shit doesn't affect us. Alright, hold on. Alright, I'll be back in a bit. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what the fuck is that fucking logo? What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that logo? Nah, I don't even want to go smoke now. What is this? I'm kind of angry almost. Doodoo Bob? Doodoo Bob? Wipe my fucking ass with that logo. Hey, alright, I'll be right back. Monkey!
lost a couple friends on my way up. I took a couple L's, but that's just normal talk. I popped a couple pills, but they don't do much. And now I take Prozac in the morning with some other stuff. But why did I get into this? I feel like this is all a dream. But when I wake up, look around, this isn't even make-believe. So I sit in the corner thinking back to all the memories. I grew up with these fake beliefs, by the time I find a remedy. I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda ruined my life. You hurt me and ruined my life. And I don't wanna make you feel bad, but you kinda
looking pretty good. A couple signature picks from some of their choices, and picks that we've been seeing do well early on in the night. Ash Cutie, the mage for Ethereal.
This shit still haven't started. What the fuck?
Eve has been dominating. Not only that, the Xavier. I think these are some picks that teams need to start keeping their eyes out for, Mirko.
Yeah, I agree, man. Yves, Xavier, both of these picks have been, you know, phenomenal.
Bring MPL to a Navy Vic, only you can do it. Do it for the next generation MLBB players. Bro.
Someone who can position their
Bro, what? Only I can do it. Well, you want me to create the own league and sponsor shit and fucking... I would do that shit, but I'm not fucking... I ain't rich, bro.
Maybe a newer team here.
I ain't rich. You guys don't support me enough.
Challenger tournament schedule for day number 1, where, like Dave already mentioned earlier on, we've already passed 2 of the series as BTK v Smoke You, BTK winning 2-0, Alter Ego versus Meta, where Meta was able to win 2-0. Hopefully we get something different here though, Trex. Ethereal up against Hikaru Esports. I mean, I'm just waiting for that one series to go all the way best of 3.
So I got a couple other friends, and what we call that here, we call that a rubber band match. Going the best of 3, bouncing back and forth, and that is something that has kind of become a niche for a few of us NA casters. The rubber band match, that's what I want to see tonight. Best of 3 the whole way. Hopefully Ethereal and Hikaru Esports can take us there. But we
you gotta think his name, XP Lane Goon BTK Victor. Jesus Christ.
First band,
fuck.
completely open. Wondering what we see here. Are we going to see some of
the
fave? The Xavier, the Julian.
Fuck is that? V's girlfriend or some shit?
Wan.
She logged on.
Where I don't think we're ever going to get to see her, Mirko. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Unfortunately, maybe we're not going to see Wan. Yeah, you're right. At this point, right, Wan has just been so dominant everywhere in the world. We saw this as well in MSC when the playoffs started. Yeah, goodbye Wan. Same thing here, knockout stage. It started, and we haven't seen Wan since it started. So right now, again, Wan first ban followed up.
Oh, I just saw on the Mobile Legends North America community post. This is what they said. Dear Warriors, due to the network outage issue in Canada occurring right now, many players were affected. They cannot use their data or LTE because most of the Canada's providers are down that these players use on a daily basis. Therefore, we have all witnessed this horrid incident during BTK and We Smoke You games. We salute Team We Smoke You for carrying on to fight. Despite this incident, their player Haru went to a public place to gain access to a connection and be able to play for the tournament, which shows his determination to win their match. However, the connection that Haru was using also went down, so the team did not have the option but to go 4v5.
The Valentina, still very big.
Thoughts, gentlemen?
Do you feel like? Do you think that she is still a major problem all the time? I personally, you know, just the ultimate alone completely changes the dynamic of a draft. From especially if you get it locked in early, a team has to completely rethink the way they do things. She did get that small nerf a little while ago, but a lot of teams still feel like she is a prio ban. She's a hero that I don't think we have seen yet from qualifiers to now, Mirko.
Rematch? Nah.
You said it best, right? That
was bro, come on, we all know what's gonna happen. What's the fuck is the point? I don't want to.
Valentina's pretty good in the early stage.
Don't put BTK through more work.
Maybe just control, dictate the tempo of the game.
Let us kick our feet up and stream.
Extra annoying is that the fact that when, let's say, Hikaru picks Valentina up, Ethereal, they're gonna have to just base their whole
Like, I ain't trying to be rude. Shout out to them and like, you know, being brave and shit. But like, come on.
Ultimates to give, right? They can't let that Valentina. And that's on the opponent's sides. Yeah, that's where it is. That's the decision that they need to take, whether or not they want to give it over to Valentina. And that's why I feel like, yes, it is still.
Well, I want Junior Marsha. These are actual like regular bands, so I guess they're not that goofy.
Valentina in general as well. Let's take away the ultimate. Still such a pretty strong hero, you know, with the Terrify, with the CC, and a lot of early game damage. But Bauman finally.
Shit's kind of loud for me. Got the singers in my ears.
Favorite, but my goodness. Okay, I was about to say, if he just mopped that Easton up, it would have been. I would have been happy because I'm a Easton player. But yeah, this is it. Xavier.
Oh really, Mirko? Nah, I seen the YSS. I seen your YSS, Mirko. I commented on your stream once or thrice.
Xavier gonna get locked in, but the Franco also open. And though, you know, last series, I think there was a few games where no Franco ban, no Franco.
Yeah, I haven't seen the fucking fucker. His name is the Franco with fucker.
Or a prio ban. Esmeralda, Dairoth, also getting locked in quickly to counter the Esmeralda, so good pick from the side of Ethereal here. And then the typical Beatrix gold laner Mirko.
All right, yo, Trex. This is exactly what I'm used to seeing in Indonesia. All right, finally we're getting back to Indo here, right? Xavier first pick, Esmeralda and Franco. These two heroes as well have just been super prio in the Indo server right now with the Dyrot to counter the Esmeralda and then the Beatrix as well. This is going exactly as I thought it would. You know,
This is like a nice, good draft. Not even on cap. This might be the most interesting game so far, actually.
Drafts in the third series of the day, and there you go, the Eve ban, right? So they're already starting to target the narrow down that mid lane now that they already have the Xavier and the Beatrix in the gold lane, jungle / mid lane. And
Is Mirko casting? Yeah.
Away the roamers here, perhaps. Yeah, just targeting the roamers would be the ideal.
Isn't Zia playing from Canada too? Yeah, but Zia was playing on Wi-Fi. The other dude was playing on data, and the data shit is fucked up over there, I guess.
To break down onto these mages, limit the pool, get away any real backline, but they decided to go for the Fanny instead. My guess, probably a target ban, but the Akai now, I mean, they're firing off right now. These teams definitely ready, knowing exactly what they want. The Akai coming in, gonna definitely put a hindrance on the decisions of any junglers that the side of Ethereal want to pick here. You know, you don't want to do something. I don't think a fighter really does that well into a Kai. I've been wondering how to actually deal with a Kai, and this is something that
You sound like Shaq sometimes.
I think the marksman
Then you might be probably a suburban, non-confrontational Asian. Probably live in Asia. I lived in a good neighborhood, bro.
You can just fire away at him and kind
I don't think I sound like him at all.
So the only problem is with the passive of YSS, you do want to get up close and personal here and there, right? So
Carti.
I'm wondering how this is going to work mechanically in some of these team fights.
Yeah, I mean, just looking at the drafts, I think this is the fastest draft.
Harley? I know Next play Evos in the Philippines play Harley a lot.
Super fast, rapid firing these picks, and honestly, I like these picks in the draft a little bit better here. Just considering that again, if we take a look at Ethereal, they have 3 somewhat mid.
Do you think win this game? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Both of the drafts are like pretty decent.
That power spike fast enough, because if we take a look at Hikaru, they have a lot of take the control of the tempo early on.
Harley can lead goal laner for fights and die for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're jumping.
I don't know if that's completely worth it.
For the third match of the day, game number 1, Ethereal taking on Hikaru Esports.
Yeah, and look at TCC right now on this Franco, already playing aggressive, possibly trying to get a cheeky hook off or something, but I got a feeling we might see a lot of hovering over this gold lane. You know, especially with the Franco, if you can get an early game hook onto Beatrix, onto Ispengoy, you'll put Clint at a really nice advantage. We've seen a lot of teams kind of do this, babysit around that gold lane more, send the tank over. The problem is when you do that, you leave your mid lane a bit more open for invades, a bit more open to get caught off guard. So it does look like TCC is going to come down. A little bit of a fight over Little Wander will go into the hands of Hikaru, but definitely both teams just focusing on this laning phase, trying to get some gold into their jungler. I don't think we want to see, I think Ethereal knows the opportunity with YSS. You want to get them farmed up. You want to kind of maybe focus for some late game. You also have this Xavier, super bursty. So maybe Ethereal just kind of taking the slow right here with all the late game potential on their team.
Very slow, yeah. That's what they want, right? If you're Ethereal right now, you just want to take it slow. You want to look for trades on the map. You don't really want to clash it with Hikaru, and I think that's what both teams are doing really well. Hikaru, knowing that they have that early game advantage, they're already pushing it. They're trying to get as many camps as possible. They got the Little Wanderer, which will just give Bariza on the Akai a little bit of an XP advantage.
Shit's pretty even right now.
Chef, who is on this Yusuf Shin, but you can already see that both of these junglers are pathing opposite from each other, right? It's interesting to me because I would actually expect Bariza to be going for the same exact route, going towards bottom side, but it looks like Chef here, he's overextending for that jungle creep, and they might be punished. Remember, Bariza is level 4, he does have that heavy spin, he might just go and collapse onto here, but the bouncing ball will be able to stop him in his tracks, but there you go, the heavy spin finds Chef, and that
everyone is saying YSS farm so weak until he gets first blooded.
maneuver around Ezra's Abyssal awesome strike, taking them down with the deadly magic. But that's the first turtle taken for free. Ash QT very close there, nearly getting hooked, but will still be able to get out.
Yeah, that is a huge, great start for Hikaru. It would be one thing if they got a pick onto Zia's Fave or something like that, but they get a pick onto Chef. Someone that, as I mentioned, Ethereal needs to farm. You need to let him get those items in so you can start outputting some damage. Maybe Ethereal shouldn't have been trying to steal those camps. Play slow, bloody hunt onto Zia's Fave. Zia's Fave getting away, which is a sliver of health. Phaeton decides not to force that engage. Down in the bottom, Mirko. Ezra getting bullied as well.
Yeah, and
I thought the show was gonna be interesting. Shit seems boring as fuck.
We usually want, especially if you're Ethereal, we want that Dyrod to be winning in the lane. But Hikaru, they're playing really intelligently here. They're always just pushing, putting the.
If it ain't BTK, that shit is whack.
Has been roaming down below, I think now 2 times in the past 3 minutes, and it has put a lot of pressure on Ezra. And currently, he is actually going to be behind. So this might actually just be Kagome who is going to be the one who wins out in the lane overall in this game. But in that top side, you can already see TCC. Oh, looking
another ranked game, yeah, bro. I don't even think I should watch this anymore.
Yeah, both teams again not really willing to go for that early clash just yet. Hikaru, they want to play it a little bit slower now. Now that there's no neutral objectives up to take.
Yeah, and Hikaru seems to be playing almost, this is the first time I've seen them like really grouped up as well. Yes, they did have that first engage in the bottom, but
yeah, it's just uninteresting. Honestly, I might just end stream and stream in like fucking.
And he was alone for a while there, towards Ethereal really kind
3 hours.
Keeping it together.
I might just do a double stream because this shit kind of thraka.
Stop these picks on a Chef, but a big hook on two.
I might do another vampire stream. You guys know about the vamp stream?
Oh my goodness.
What you guys know about the vampire stream? I'm gonna have to do this shit again.
He's almost gone to crazy hooks, and there you go, another one from TCC. He brings Ash QT back, and that's a free kill from Nami.
I can't watch this garbage, bro. I'm sorry.
With the deadly magic, Ethereal though,
I am sorry, dude. I can't watch this, bro. I'm fucking sorry. I'm gonna stream again in like a few hours, bro. I can't. I can't, bro. I can't. I can't. I fucking can't. I can't.